All right, so hey, how you doing, Elite? Go and get this started, get this ball rolling. Today this is gonna probably be a short training because we mainly just gonna be going over the app. But what I really want to go over is just the benefits of the app and how we're gonna benefit from it, what you should be thinking, how you should be using it, so forth and so on. So let's dive in. The main purpose of this app is for us to be able to manage our teams, okay, manage each other, keep track of what's going on, okay. So for the most part, what you need to do is you need to be making sure that you know that you actually holding yourself accountable. But for instance, when we had the team do our thing, when I had reached out to Justin and seen that why the numbers were so low, and I was thinking it was because of retention, and then he reached out to me and said, no, it's not retention, it's because people just aren't doing anything. Then I said, no, I just don't, I'm not buying it. It's no way. My people ain't doing nothing. No, you need to show me. And that's exactly what he did. So he went and showed me the numbers for the past 60 days. And like I said, I was embarrassed. I'm not even going to lie. It was embarrassing because I know what everybody's capable of. And I know what you should be doing. And I know, if you're using the training that I taught you guys, then I know where you should be at. So when I seen that, I'm just like, wow, but if I would have been able to see what you guys are actually doing throughout the month, then I would have knew that a lot sooner. I would have seen that maybe Jennifer got, 4 or 5 leads, but she didn't call them though. Or she called them once, but she never followed up. And if she did, she definitely didn't mark in the app. And we need to get and we need to get comfortable with using the app for those type of things. That way, if we're in the app and we're logging our information of what we're doing and we're logging our activities, because you're reaching out to people in here and then you're putting exactly if these people won or lost. See, like Adrian Storm, if I come up in here, ding, 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 ding. Let's try again. All right, there you go. So we put up Adrian Storm, and now I can make my necessary notes. You see what I'm saying? So I can say, called him, called, no answer. Okay. So now that's saved. Now I made a note. I can say I need to follow up. Excuse me. And then mark the date that I want to follow up. So maybe I want to follow up tomorrow. So now I got them followed up. So we're good to go. So now on my end, when I log into the website, when I log into the app, I can come over here to my team and see exactly what's going on and what's happening. Now you see right now, you see 3 new leads from 3 members, 2 elements was clicked, and next week all these are going to be able to be clicked. It's going to be a performance tab, and that performance tab will let you be able to see how your team is actually performing. So instead of just saying 9 members, I'll be able to click on that, and then I'll be able to see what 9 members and what exactly those 9 members did. Okay. Same thing, with the phone calls. What 2 members made those phone calls? Right now, I just know 2 people on my team, but I didn't know what 2 people. And those are the features that they have coming. So this right here is your activities, and these are your members. And like I said, this is what we're going to be able to see. They're going to add they're going to add that next week. But that's going to be huge because now you can hold your team accountable. I can look in here and see if you haven't been doing what you need to be doing, what you should be doing. And if you are doing what you be doing, then you should be logging it in. And if you're logging it in, then that's keeping you disciplined. That's keeping you on point. So this is who's currently in the lead, Gracie. And then in a close second, we got Deneen. So that's who's in place to win. Who's in place to win this $250 at the end of the month? But at the end of the day, it's anybody's game. You already know. All you got to do is, like I said, do what we're doing right now. You know, use the app. Now, this is the most powerful feature we have right now. Of course, you know it's going to get better down the line, but right now that's the most powerful feature we have is the chat, and that's because that you're able to send notifications without having to post. So what I mean by that is, if you come up here, start a conversation. You see that top right? You can type anybody you want, or I can put somebody in. So let's say I want to start a conversation. See, so I pulled up Nisha. She in my organization. Start a conversation. Done. So now I can send her a message. Now, you're not going to get the notification, and Royalty said they're going to work on this. They're aware of this, but right now, if your desktop is open, so basically if you got Royalty open on your desktop, you're not going to get a notification on your phone. So if you notice all of a sudden you ain't getting a notification on your phone, go back and look on your desktop and make sure that you don't have it open. If you don't have it open, then you should be getting notifications like this right here that you can see it. Mine might disappear because I already opened it up because I'm in the app now. Yeah. Well, I had tons of them up on there from when you guys were talking, but I guess they disappeared because I'm actually in the app right now. So I guess that would make sense. Like, how can you click on it if you're already in there? But yeah, you'll see your notifications there, and if you have an iPhone, it'll actually pop up. Like, it'll actually pop up on the screen. So that's pretty cool as well. So if you want to make sure you get your notifications, that way you don't leave nothing. Make sure that you're on your app on the desktop. All right. So this right here is the way you can. That right there is powerful in itself because now you don't have to spend money to be able to reach all these people. You see all these people in my organization? So if I want to reach all these people, how am I going to really do that efficiently and affordably? Okay? And all the other methods is going to cost you money, all of them. You got to buy credits, and then those credits, you can offset the credits and be able to, buy per person, whether it be 1 cent, 3 cent. 1 cent is the cheapest I've seen it, but even at 1 cent, if you got 10,000 people on your list, or even 1,000 people, and you're sending them emails every single day, it can get very, 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 very expensive after a while. So to be able to do this and don't have to spend a dime, like when I'm saying training, which I probably should do, so I'm going to go back and say, don't forget training tonight. So I can tell everybody that. Okay, don't forget training tonight. For those that might forget. So now everybody from the elite that's in here that remembered to come and register and all that, they should be getting that message. They are going to get that message. And if they don't, then they're going to come back later, log on, and say, oh, wow, I missed out. It was a message in there and I missed out. I should have saw that message. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you can hold your team accountable because they can't say they didn't see something. Like, oh, wait a minute. How you going to say you didn't see nothing? That means you're just not plugged in. You didn't log in. That's on you. You should be logging in to the app every day. And you should definitely be checking if you see notifications pop up. So that's one way of using the chat feature. Another way of using the chat feature is giving it to your clients, your employees, to the clients and letting them use it to manage their workforce. So it's the same thing. Now you got individuals, of course, that's going to have their own account because they're all going to be walking around with gyms. And then in return, you're going to be able to manage them all through the app. So now you make sure that every single person that you hire has a gym on them at all times and have access to the app. So now that you guys can correspond. The nice thing is you don't need to buy a gym to correspond in this manner. So they can just get on and download the app and literally manage their team. Of course, we're not going to tell them that because how does that benefit us? It doesn't. So why would I just go out, just letting you know how you can benefit yourself, but you ain't gonna benefit me. No, but it can be done. Okay, and these are the things that make it very, very powerful and make it a great tool, especially when it's time to upsell, because we'll already have a database of people that's inside here using the app already. And what's going to end up happening is when they start scaling it up and adding to it and bringing more stuff, we'll already have a database. We'll already have our people in. We'll already have a ton of people using the app. So it's just adding to it at this point, adding to it. The pot's already sweet. We just add a little bit more sugar to make it sweeter. Okay, so this is that's why right now that's the most powerful. But the funny thing is, I don't feel that that's going to end up being the most powerful. I think that that's just the most powerful right now. I've already heard just some of the visions and every stuff that they want to do, just so they want to do is groundbreaking. Like, hey, Quan, what you think of this? What do you think of that idea? And everything that he's bounced off of me so far has been, I had to get a thumbs up to. Like, yeah, that's a great idea. Like, that's excellent. Or, wow, you're gonna add that to it. Okay, well, no brainer. And that's where we're at right now. We're really at the ground floor. Consider this like a gym in the beginning. Like last year when we had like literally like when there was no logos on it or nothing, just the gym. Looked like an egg at the time, right? Picture that. Picture us back then, and now picture us where we are right now. So it's going to be the same thing with this app. Imagine the app. They already put almost $1 million into the app. That's what they said, quote unquote, almost $1 million. So what do you think if they put another million? Because they already got the ground floor done. They already got the foundation laid. So what do you think they'll do now if they take this and scale it up? You see what I'm saying? They put another million into it. This is going to get crazy. It's going to get nuts. Can you imagine the type of stuff this app is going to do? Now they got the skeleton up. They got the structure. So that's where we're at. We're talking about file sharing. We talk about video recording, video ads. We're talking about like video chat. We're talking about being able to sell right through the platform. Like we're talking about so much. And if you position yourself the right way, which is right now, and use this as of right now, then you can do some good things and benefit major later. So of course, if you're part of royalty and if you're on elite, you should be. So if you're on this call, you should be. You can point your gems. You can point the gems to your business card, which you already know, and this app also. So it's kind of like Upline Network / royalty, as of right now. And you can access if you have the book. Now, if you're not a part of royalty, then obviously you won't be able to access this point if you ain't already paid. You just have access to the management portion. But if you did, then as you can see, you have access to all your business cards still. Everything's still there. And you can still control right through your app. Okay? So you're still control through your app just like you used to. Broadcast to many. Name it. Choose how you want to go about sharing it. Most of the time it's broadcast to your gym, right? You'll be doing it in this manner. And these are all your gems right here. Okay, ASD is gone, so I can change that. Change message. Come back later. Click here, nearby. Of course, I would never make a spammy message like that. I'm just putting some up in there right now. Yes, those are all my gems. I'm like a kid when it comes to royalty. So every time something new comes out, I need it. So as soon as it come out, I need one of those. I got the mobile Wi-Fi and I got the standalone Wi-Fi. And to be honest with you, I'm an honest person. So the standalone Wi-Fi don't even make sense. And the reason why I say that is because it only goes 100 yards and I got it hooked up in my house. So think about that. I live in a nice neighborhood. So who you think don't have Wi-Fi in this neighborhood within a 100-yard radius? So I'm not targeting nobody. So I need to go ahead and go put that in someone's store or something, let them hold it for a week and use it as proof of concept, and something like that. Because right now it's just they don't really serve its purpose like it should be. Now, if I had a brick and mortar or something, it would make perfect sense. Or if I had people sitting down, it would make perfect sense. But for me to be broadcasting in just my neighborhood, it's not doing anything. Excuse me. So yeah, that's what that is. All right, so that's how you broadcast that. And of course, you can send individually to a person, name, photo, email. Okay. And then over here, you can create your team. Now, remember, you're an authority figure, right? That's what I've always trained you to be. So you should be creating your own team. Yes, of course, get a part of mine. Go to up here, become a part of Royalty Elite. And the way you find us, just come up here, type in you want to be in join a team, and then type in that team. But
Hey, come on.
Go ahead.
So I saw that your teams, you had like multiple teams up there. How did you create those?
Up here?
Yes, is that just you're a part of multiple teams? Because I see yours, and then I see the Royalty Elite, and then the wherever that little green one is, and the Deadpool one.
Oh,
So
because right now I join other people's teams. What you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to create multiple teams next week, I believe. They're going to add it next week. So you can create more because, of course, you could be more in more than one company. You know what I'm saying? So when you're doing this, you want to be able to join other companies. Like right now, I can join the team right now, and that's how you see me in other ones because I can come over here, find yours. If I like it, like if I like this team, then I can just go ahead and hit join that team. But you only allowed to do one. You know?
yeah.
So that you probably won't abuse it. I personally think it should be one in per company. Like if you got one in royalty, why you need more than one team in royalty? So you should have one in royalty. Then you can create another one in MCA. You can create another one someplace else. I think that'd be the most efficient and best and smartest way to do it. But I don't know how they're gonna do it. I know next week they're gonna make we can make multiple teams.
Sweet. Okay. Cause I got a lot of people interested in this, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. And there's already bombarding me. I'm like, bruh, hold up. It's just new.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this light training today, going through everything. Going through the basic features, and that way you guys can at least know what the purpose is, how to get started, how to do the most basic features that we have, so forth and so on. But right now it's pretty streamlined, it's pretty simple, and like I said, it's only going to get better. This is the very, very, very first start of it. You know what I mean? Like I said, right now, if you see, we only got really one major feature that we could use outside of the management side, and that's the messaging, So all that's going to change. And see, you come over here and it tells you on your follow up, you can see it says that I have an appointment tomorrow with Adrian. And tomorrow I can say whether I won it or lost it.
Hey, Kwan. I just joined the team, and on the bottom says contributing points. What's that all about?
Where you see that?
I went to the leaderboard and I went on the teams.
I know what he's talking about. That's the amount of points that you've contributed to the Royalty Elite.
Talk about this right here.
Yeah, now go to team. And I clicked on the join your team, the Royalty Elite. I just joined.
Talking about right here?
No. I joined from the leaderboard because it wouldn't let me join from there for some odd reason.
Okay, I got you. And then what happened now? You want to know what?
When I joined it, it says members, it says ranking, it says total points, and it says you have contributed 0. Then it said contributing points. What's the points all about?
Oh, the points is what you get from actually doing stuff. So like if you go in here and say you followed up with someone, you're gonna get points. If I come here and I say I lost this account, I'm gonna get points for that. If I come in here and I actually leave a note and I put why I lost that account, or if I say I'm gonna follow up with this person next week and I save, I'm gonna get a point for that. So you get points for everything. They gamify everything. That way, you can actually redeem it, and then you can get prizes. But the more so, it's just so that it keeps everybody from not doing anything. It keeps everyone working. It keeps everyone from just sitting on their hands. So they just try to make it fun.
Gotcha. Okay.
And yeah, so we went over the chat, went over activity members, your gyms. Yeah, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell for the app. And then I go through everything that you did here, you can do on the desktop. So let's see. Let me show you. So on the desktop, pretty much everything we just did, you could do the same thing back here. So this is the leaderboard I guess you're talking about right here. Activity. Hold on. See activity and the points. Other teams. My team. See? So you can manage your whole team from right back here. Same thing with the chat. Go through the chat. If you want to start an individual one, group one, or a team, everything's right here. These are 3 teams I'm on. So if I want to start a chat, it's going to go through that whole team. Of course, you already know about your leads, campaigns. So the main thing really is the sales activity and the chat. Those are probably the 2 major changes. And the change, like I said, you get activity. You come up here. I was supposed to follow up with Duffy today. Need to call back tomorrow at 3 p.m. No, so it's tomorrow. You see, because I already have. Hold up. Let's go right here. You see, I already have a follow-up schedule. I can put out one, and then he'll go on my one folder, or I can probably lost. I can go size him up right here. Go to his Twitter, see what he's all about. That's what I want to do. Go to his website, see what he got. That's what I want to do. His bio, all these different things. That's why you want to make sure that stuff is right, because a person can actually land on that by just pulling up your information, and who knows where it's going to lead. So you can do all this in your back office as well as your phone. You know what I mean? See right here, put him as lost, put him as follow up. Maybe I need to follow up tomorrow. You see it shows up as tomorrow. I can put a note in here. Need to call back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Demo note, put save. And that's how you run it from the back and the front. Let me change that. per se. All right. So that's how you run it from your back office. So your job right now is to just get as many people on the app as you can in your group and in your teams, and to make sure you stay connected on mine. That way, when I'm putting things out, you're getting that message, and there's no way you can say you missed anything. Later, we're going to be adding a lot of new features. A lot of other features going to come. It's going to be beneficial, like being able to file share. Of course, that's going to be very official. I believe it's going to be coming next week. Also, being able to post to Facebook or all your social medias from one place. And or if I say like, hey guys, go share this post, and then we all get to share it, and it goes straight to our Facebook, straight from the app. I believe that feature's coming very, very soon too, if not next week. So remember, we're a tech company, so you can only imagine where this is about to go. So start being familiarize yourself with that now. That way you're not gonna be lost in the sauce when we got like a million other things that was added. Take advantage of it now while it's easy to follow and it's not a million things being added to it, because you can definitely implement this into what we already have, and now it's just giving your clients more value. So the way I would repitch this is, like I said, you're doing away with SMS notifications now. This is what you tell your client. Like, you could do away with SMS if you use it, and you're also dealing with team management, because what they're going to be doing is going to be different from what we're going to be doing. So you could be saying, look, I need everyone that's here to make at least 100 calls a day, period. And they could be logging into the app every time they made a call. If they don't make that call, then you're going to know. You're going to see. You're going to say, look, I see you made 50 calls. And you can go audit them. So they ain't going to be able to just blow smoke up your butt and lie. You'll be able to audit them and see if they did exactly what they were supposed to have done. But you'll be able to see in one central place exactly what they did do, what they didn't do, how long they did it, when they did it. A lot of things that happen is timestamps. So you'll know exactly when they did something just from the time that you see on there. You'll see if they was wasting their time or if they was using their time efficiently. Just by them logging in through the app. So when you start getting your customer to think outside the box, then they'll start paying outside the box. And stop looking for traditional stuff that everyone's using.
Well, few just got off the new compensation plan video webinar. So I actually don't know what you're talking about. So I guess I'm going to have to check the.
I forgot about the compensation plan. Dang, I forgot about that.
I didn't even think you were having this, and then I noticed I did get the text.
I forgot. Yeah, I was supposed to do this after that. No wonder why everybody wasn't on at first.
Yeah.
God dag on it. All right, hold on. All right, that makes sense. So everybody just came from that video? Everybody just came from that webinar?
Yep.
How did it go?
It was good. Nice compensation plan, very easy to understand.
All right. Dang, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was wondering where everybody was at too. I was like, all right, where everybody at? That's where everybody was at. And I was supposed to do this after. I was supposed to come and tell you guys to come in after that. All right. Didn't even think about that.
I forgot too. So.
Well, I gotta go recap now. But I already know what the compensation plan is. Did they say anything different than what we already know?
Nah, Same thing.
All right, so everything's the same, nothing new. You unlock your other percentage. Anything past 2, so you need 3 sales to get 3%, 4 sales to get 4%, 5 sales to get 5%, 6, and so forth and so on. If you make Topaz, you automatically so forth and so on. Everything the same, right?
Everything the same.
All right, cool. So yeah, even that, we have a potential to make a lot, and it's the month to do it. So $250 for everybody that makes it to that, whoever $250 for every 5 sales, $1,000 for every 10 sales, and $250 for the person that has the most points at the end of all this. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I didn't hear nothing about points. Tell me about that.
All right, so the way the points are working is anybody that has the points on the team at the end of the month, okay, that's put on the app. So everybody using the app, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just from doing what we're already doing, logging in your activity, so showing if you got any calls, and don't try to game the system, because, if you just put fake information I'm gonna follow up. People gotta follow up. And then when I'm saying like, wait a minute, you said you made 20 phone calls or you closed. You know, you got a bunch of ones, but you don't have any sales for the month. How's that add up? You see what I'm saying? Let's not do that. It's like, you know, because we're all gonna see through that. So the whole purpose in the app is to be able to put everything in it that you need for management purposes, you know, for your time management, for your so I can see what you need help in, because also what we was talking about adding, or I was talking to Justin and he's talking about adding a feature where you can put your goals down. And like, hey, my goal is to make 1,500 or hit Topaz or to get 4 sales this month, 5, whatever. And every time you log into the app, it's going to pop up and let you know, and also let you know how close you are to that goal based on what you've been doing in the app. So that's one of the features you want to add, and basically like a virtual vision board, you know, because these type of things keep you accountable. These type of things keep you like on point. I keep a vision board every month, and I'm always writing down, okay, that's what I'm trying to do this month. So I'm trying to do that month. And I'm make sure I'm trying to win this competition. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm always putting these different things up on my vision board. That way, you know, I can take advantage of these different things and then keep myself accountable as I'm doing it. Like, okay, let me pay attention. Did I get enough sales this month? Did I do everything I set out to do? And am I doing what I need to do to make that happen? Because if I see all these different goals up there, I can say, okay, man, that's a lot. I got to accomplish this month. So now I can categorize it and make it so that it's actually not just something I want to do, but something I make sure I actually get done. And a vision board is perfect for that, as well as, you know, a whiteboard. So to have a virtual one of those, I think it'd be good for us, you know, and have it where every time, you know, we pop up, I mean, you log in, it's holding you accountable. It's holding you accountable. Did you make those calls today? Did you get your 4 sales for the week? Did you talk to at least 20 people on Facebook today that was interested about your business? And all these different things that you can write and then you can see. But more importantly, I can log in and see and be like, okay, I see these were your goals. How close are you to making this happen? I see that your goal was to be making $300 by the end of the month. Are you close to that? If not, how close are you to it, and what can we do to get you there? We can have those type of conversations now. I couldn't have those conversations before. Before, I didn't have a clue what you were doing. I was just assuming that you were doing well, and then come to find out you might have been struggling. And you're not going to tell me you're struggling, so since you don't tell me, I can't, and I'm not a mind reader, boom. I don't know, no one gets help. So with this way, that won't be the case. And that's really what the app's about. So you want to do the same thing with your people. You know, the same way I'm doing it with you, you do it with yours, whether it be clients. Think about it. You can talk to your clients all in one central place. Makes it real simple, real easy. You got different organizations for different, you got different, you know, ones for different organizations. So you got one for Starbucks, then you got one for Royalty, then you got one for Melaleuca, then you got one for MCA, so forth and so on. Okay? Now you have this at your fingertips in that manner. So that's the way you want to run your team. That's the way you want to be able to present this to your clients. This is the way you want them to be able to see the benefit in it as well. And then not to mention what's also going to keep coming down the line with it. Keep coming down the line with it. Make sense? Yeah? No? Maybe so? So, you quiet ones. Do you with all that
Makes sense to me.
with all that being said, does anybody need any help with anything or any questions, app or anything else related? You know how we do. Start off with the app.
I got a question.
That made perfect sense. Then let's talk about whatever else.
Come on, it's Ryan. So Ryan DePaul. So about the app, just not complaining, but am I the only one? Is it crashing at all for you sometimes still?
A little bit, like what, crashing out. Like what does it do?
It just kicks you out, like, hey, there's an error, and it just closes the app out and say, do you want to send a report this?
Oh, I haven't got one of those. No, I haven't got one of them kind of crashes.
Okay.
I just got the spinning wheel taking long to do whatever you need to do, and then I just like turn it off and then turn it back on, and then it'd be back.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
crashing on me all the time.
Huh?
I said it's crashing on me all the time.
Okay. As long as it's not just me, I just. All right, cool.
They said that to try and break it. So for sure, whatever problems that you might have or issues, or if anything happens, then let them know. Let them know.
Oh yeah, totally get that because I remember him saying that. Second, when it comes to the chat, group chat, does it matter if they're in the same team with you? Because every time I try it, because I know some people download the app and it's not showing them up in the contacts, or I can't pull them into a chat.
So you saying you got somebody actually that download the app, but then when you search for them, you can't find them and put them in a group chat?
Correct.
Did they already join your team?
They had at one point, and every time I was trying to do a chat with them, it was giving me an error message.
It's supposed to be set up where they can join. They have to join your team, and then they're on your team. Then you can select them, and you'll be able to send stuff. Otherwise, I think it'd be like, well, anybody can just send anybody anything. So that's the way of kind of locking that part down a little bit.
Okay.
I know they also need to lock down the fact that anybody can just join your team. Of course, you can kick them out, and they said once you kick them out, they can't come back. Like they can't just keep adding themselves. But then someone could feel some type of way. So I want to make it where a person has to get approved before they can even get in there. That way a person don't even have to feel some type of way. Kind of how it is with a Facebook group. But if it's one of the things where you was already in there and you're jerking and you're conversating, hooting and high and kicking, and all of a sudden, someone kick you out, that can make you feel some type of way.
Yeah.
It could be your phone re-downloaded. That too. If the app don't act right, just delete it and then re-add it. Because sometimes that works. Because they're gonna be making updates like all the time. And right now it's like really kind of like a soft beta to a certain degree. So they did their own beta testing, but you really can't never test an app or a website until you send the masses to it, and you got thousands of people on it all at once. That's when you really testing what you got. So we're gonna definitely be dealing with bugs. I've never seen an app launch and not have anything wrong with it out the gate, or a website launch and not have some type of bugs, issues, plugins, something. That makes it where you had to literally, just keep on tweaking it. And the only way you can redo that is like this. Like, oh man, when I push this button, this happens. Oh, I pushed that button, it went to a blank screen. Like, oh, okay. And then they fix it. But we gotta go through it before. So yeah, report everything. This isn't the time where you're gonna be looking like a nag, unless you do it in a nagging way, But just put up a list together. Say these are the things that I seen could be improved. These are the things I seen work well, and then give it to them. They're listening. That's their job.
Okay, cool. That's I just didn't want to bombard Justin or anybody or use the chat feature for complaints or anything. So that's what I was wondering. Okay, cool. I know we don't have issues or anything like that, but
that's the good thing too, is you can actually correspond with them through the app. That's what I've been doing, definitely. So and that way again, no one can say they didn't see it. Right? It's right there in the app. It's popping up on your phone. You saw it. So definitely correspond with them. Let them know. Say, hey man, what's going on here? Nah, but don't say it like that. Just be like, hey, I had this issue here, or these are the things I found so far with the bugs. You could just put Justin and Linda in the chat, and you could be talking to them, or Justin, Linda, and Daniel, and you could be like, these are the things I've seen so far, and if they're hearing these same things from everyone else, believe me, that's what they're going to pay attention to first.
Okay, I wanted to know if anyone's experiencing what I'm experiencing, because I'm gonna be reporting it to support, but I wanted to see if anyone else was experiencing this. And I did what you said, Quan. I re-downloaded my app and everything, and I still cannot sign in.
You said what? Okay, you said you did what now? You download the app?
I downloaded the app and I tried to sign in, log in, and it will not let me log in. Like, it keeps repeating itself and showing the same video where there's all the little faces, and then it says uplink. I can't do anything else.
I don't know. I haven't had that problem.
I just wanted to see if anyone else was having that problem, because I was having that problem with my phone and I don't know why, but I'm going to be telling support about it. But I wanted to see if anyone else on the team was having the same issue.
I was having an issue when it first came out, but then somehow I did delete it and then re-downloaded it, and it stopped doing that. And I know some other people had the same issue, so just keep on trying to delete it and re-download it, like maybe twice. But it was doing that too at first, like it wouldn't let trying to log in, it wouldn't log in.
Okay, I've tried it like twice, but I'll do it again when I get off here.
Okay. If not, I would say call support, hit support up, and let them know what's going on.
And if you still have it on there, just update it. That's all I did was updated it. I didn't delete it. I just hit update.
Yeah.
That's probably what I messed up is I deleted mine and then reinstalled it, and now I've been having issues ever since.
That's still an issue though, because when you do that, that's just like a fresh download. Like if you just got the latest version, so that still shouldn't give you issues. Make sure something setting on your phone didn't change. You didn't change anything on your phone or anything like that, because if it worked once, because that's one thing about an app. Like it's kind of like it's universal. You know, if it's a problem, then it's going to be a universal problem more times than not, unless you have an issue with your phone or you got some kind of virus or bug. But if that's not the issue, and it's like, yeah, this keeps happening, or this keeps crashing, then it's going to pretty much probably crash for you and everybody else as well. It's very seldom that something happens for one person, but it doesn't happen for the rest. You know, but it still end up being the issue with the app. Not saying it's not, but rarely though.
Right.
And I think everyone should add a pic too, because looking at a bunch of alien faces gets confusing. But at least if you got your picture up there, we can all know who you are, and it makes it a lot easier. And sometimes people don't know your name. You assume. You think people know who you are. People don't really know you. They know you by your face. You know, you might not even have your real name on Facebook. You might have some weird name on Facebook, you know. And, you know, a person can't just size you up. They don't know who you are. So you be talking in the chat, they don't even know who they talking with. So I do think that everyone should put their picture as well. I agree with that. So thank you, Stan.
I've already done that.
Yes, I see.
Is the only way to add someone that's not from royalty to a group is to send an invitation link?
To a group?
Yeah, so if you create a group, is the only way. So I created a group for a campaign, and the people are not in royalty. So it's the only way for them to for me to get them into the group, because they're not from royalty, is to send the invitation link.
Right. Yeah, I believe so right now for people that's not in royalty. So if they're not in royalty, then you need to send them the invitation link. That way they can get there and they can opt in, or they can be a part of your group. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, I think you still got to be in compliance with the FCC. Like you can't be putting people in a group. I think that didn't actually be put in there. You know, and then all of a sudden now you're just chopping it up. Like, hey, how you doing? Like, who the hell are you? Oh, you're in my group now. What group?
Right. I was saying because they're part of my contact list, and I was trying to add them from my contact list.
Oh, from your contact list, yeah. Maybe from your contacts is different. Hold on.
Well, it was saying not enough information or something like that.
Okay. And somebody in your contact list might not have the app yet, you know?
Right. Well, they don't have the app.
Okay, yeah. And then that situation, they would definitely have to go download the app and all that. So I think no matter what, probably revert you back to the links. It's going to probably be the most efficient way to do it. Because that link will let them know they got to go download that app.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Juan, can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's Cynthia.
Hey.
Okay. I've been on the loop for a minute. I want to make sure I'm understanding correctly. So we have the royalty app as well as the Upline app, or does Upline overlap with royalty app?
It overlap. So what's going to happen is Upline Networks is a free app to use, and be able to use that to manage your team and be able to use that feature with the messaging and things like that. But what you won't have is you won't be able to control your cards. You won't see those, and you won't be able to control your gems. Of course, you won't see that. So those two features won't be there. And if you are part of Royalty, then those two features are there and it's connected with the Upline Networks app.
Okay, so what I'm trying to find out, do I need to delete my Royalty app and just use the Upline app since I am Royalty?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you don't need to use your Royalty app no more. Use the Upline Networks app. And if you only downloaded the Upline Networks like once a long time ago, then delete that one and download the new one or update it. Update it so you have the latest version.
Okay, so my cars that I've built already, are they gonna still stay there?
Yep, they'll still be there. They'll just transfer right over to the Upline. You can even, if you want to feel comfortable, like you feel nervous, like, hey, I don't want to be messing up enough. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. What you can do is you can just download the Upline Networks app first. Do that right now, and then make sure your card's there. Look through it. Everything looks fine. Everything cool. Okay, cool. Now you can go ahead and delete the Royalty app.
Okay. Well, because when I did my cards, that's when I added the Upline app. Okay. And then it was like maybe around in April, possibly. No, it wasn't that far back. Anyway, it may have been like the end of June, first part of July, something like that. Anyway, so is that far back? Too far back, or is that gonna be good?
No, it don't matter. I still got cards from when I first downloaded the app last year, and they still
the Upline app.
Yep.
Okay.
And they all transferred over from Royalty when it used to be the Royalty app. Actually, I still got cards back when it was a Nego. Before Royalty even took.
Nego?
Yeah, because Royalty acquired an Nego, they bought them out. And
right.
And then when they bought them out, they didn't change the name yet. But they told us that they bought them out. So we had already downloaded the Nego app. So I had downloaded it, already made cards, all that. And then when Royalty switched it over and there was no more Nego, all the cards I made in Nego just carried right over to Royalty.
Okay.
So yeah, you're fine.
Okay, I have another question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Michael. Okay, I have another question. Okay, like right now I have 3 of the little discus gems. Okay, and I had 3 of the original gems with this other party that was not Royalty Elite. If I want to get those 3 re-established under Elite, because I like the old one, is that an option? Do you know of, or?
You said you have 3 of the old ones, and then you got some new ones, but you rather have the old ones?
Right, because I was in the process of returning it, and when I shut down that other person's as my sponsor, and I joined on with Michael with you guys. And so the guy told me, because I'm like, okay, I went to the post office to mail it back, and the guy said it was $20. I'm like, excuse me? And so I called Royalty Customer Service, and the guy said, just go hold on to those, So my question, if I want to get those reactivated, so I have a total of 6, okay? Can I get those reactivated, or they have to send me 3 new ones?
Okay, I see what you're saying. So yeah, so you're saying that you still have your old ones, and you like to just reactivate those versus buying some new ones.
Right, under the Royalty Elite team.
Right, but the devices came from Royalty, right?
Yes, they're the original ones.
Oh yeah, that's not a problem. All you gotta do is contact Royalty and then let them know. Say, look, I got these other devices. I like you to turn them back on. They're gonna look at that serial number. They'll turn it off from them. Bada bing, bada bang. You should be good to go.
Okay. All right, thank you.
No problem.
Hey, Juan. How do you change these funny looking cartoon faces to my face? I went under my profile, but I didn't see an area to do that. I see Nasia. I see her face. I see some people, Justin's face, but I don't know how to get that little cartoon
I know
up.
how to do it.
Okay.
You don't go under where your billing information is. You click on your actual face up at the top right hand corner, and then you click the little face, and then it'll ask you to download a pic, and that's how you do it.
Okay, what page are we on where you see that?
What page, Jennifer?
You go to your picture, your profile.
I went to my profile. All I saw was a cartoon picture, and then
okay, go to sales activity.
Right.
When you go to sales activity, it'll show you your profile, how many points you have and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When you go there, you should be able to click on the little alien photo, and it should give you an option to download.
Okay, so I went to my sales activity. I go to my profile. I clicked on that, and it came out from the right side. It's a big picture but there's nothing. I changed my name to a different name, but there's nothing there that says anything about my picture.
You know you can do it on the app too.
Oh yeah,
I can do it on my phone.
She's right. Hold on. Okay, so I see it. So
you see what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, let's run through it right now. So right now, you go to your profile, go to sales activity.
Mm-hmm.
Go to your profile, click on that. Click on edit profile.
Mm-hmm.
And then click on your picture right here. And look, it pulls it up. See?
I didn't get that. I don't see that. I see everything you just did, and when that picture came over, where your picture is now was a big cartoon picture, but it says display name. I changed my name.
Right.
But there's nothing there that says anything about change your picture. Now let me go.
Oh, I know that, but I'm saying is just click on that picture. Like click on your picture.
Okay, I'm clicking on it right now.
And it should be take you someplace where you can open up like your pictures. Like it should take you where you can change your picture now.
Nope. I'm clicking on that funny looking guy, all right?
You got to click edit profile, man. You see edit profile down below your photo. It's in a gray looking circular box.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Click it.
Yeah, I did. That's how I changed my name, but now it won't click.
Go up to the photo and you should be able to click it, and it should open up
a gray box. Let me refresh my page. Okay. I'm going to sales activity. I clicked on profile. I'm going over. I see the gray box. I'm clicking on the gray box. Nothing's happening.
And
it did before because I changed my name. Let me see. Maybe let me just.
Should be able to do it that way. That's how I've done it, and you just seen Kwan demonstrate.
I'll display. What
are you doing on your desktop, or are you doing on your phone?
I'm doing it on my laptop. Should I try it on my phone?
It worked on my laptop, but yes, let me see how I look on the phone. I'm doing it on the phone. Let me see.
I think I did mine on my phone.
Yeah, let me try it on the phone.
I didn't do it through the app. I had to go to royalty.com and log in to do it, but yeah.
So on the phone, are we going to just where it says activity?
Sales activity.
Even on the phone?
Yes.
So first I'm going to go to the elite group, right?
No, just go to sales activity and then go to your profile where it has your name.
Okay, so on the phone, I'm not seeing, all I see is activity and members. I don't see anything I see sales activity on my laptop.
You have to click on the alien. Click on the little alien face.
Click on who?
The fall up in activity, the little alien face. Click on that. When you click on that, it should come up with your name, your points, and you're gonna be able to click on the add a little pin at the right hand corner up top.
Oh, okay, all right.
And once you click on that, you should come back up to it should say the display name, and click on the little guy's face again, and should bring up all your pictures in your phone.
Got it. Thank you, man. I got it. Thanks.
Perfect.
So you got it. You got y'all set. You got y'all situated. You change your picture, Mike. Hi, Michael. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm changing it right now, man. I'm sorry, I was muted.
All right.
I've already done it. It's done. So now I changed on my mobile. It should be changed on in my back office now, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.
No problem.
no problem.
That's what we're here for.
Okay, Juan, I have another quick question for you.
All right.
Okay, you know when you have your crown on your page to brand your videos,
Uh-huh.
is that something that we have the option to do in the elite university thing, or is that something you had done?
Yep. It just cost you $1,000. Tricks. Nah. It's in your in Elite University in the downloads. So just go to the logo, our Elite logo, and just download it from there, and then you can use it as you like.
Okay. Well, okay. One thing like yours says, I think it says male or something.
I have a couple. The one that I use for the team doesn't say anything. It just has the crown by itself. And then also, I'm not sure if we have the one from the group. You can just pull that down. Like you just pull that flyer off our group and use that. But the actual crown by itself, without no background, that way it's a transparent background, so you can use it however you like. That one you can download straight from the Elite University in the download section.
Okay.
Nice and big HD, so you can just shrink it how big you want it or how small you want it. It starts off nice and big. Go on, have they given us a list of how many points we get for what activities? Nope, not yet. That's a good idea though. So something you could bring to attention for sure. Any more questions? I said $1,000. You was silent. Like, oh my goodness, what the?
Yeah.
What am I, on Shark Tank or something? Wait, license deal?
No, seriously, I was actually looking at a symbol with a globe and the hand holding up. So I was trying to see seriously if there was like a person that does graphics that you could recommend to have something like that done.
You said you wanted to get what done now? Say that one more time.
A globe with the hands holding it up, you know.
That's what you said you want. You want a picture of hands holding up a globe?
Right.
And you want this picture? Like you want us to create this picture, or this is something you've already seen in the university and you was looking for it?
No, I haven't seen that. I was sitting in my office today at work, at my happy place as I call it, because when I leave it could be a party. But that's my party place. But no, seriously, I was thinking about that because my whole thing is to basically have a thing that says touching lives to change the world, and that's my whole thing with the gyms and all, and also my business that I do. So I may need to talk to you offline, I guess, to see if you have any ideas I can get that done.
Oh yeah, we can get that done for you. Reach out to my son Dustin Duffy, and we that's not a problem. We can create anything, whether anything from print to digital. So if you need a video done, you need a website done, you need a commercial done, you need some voiceovers done, you need a music track done, you anything. Like I said, we can do it all. That's the good thing about being on this team is the fact that when it comes to that type of stuff, there's nothing that we can't create. Like nothing. There's you name it, you just let me know what it is, we can get it done. Even if I don't know how to do it, I know where to get it done. So if I can't do it physically, I know where to go to get it done, and we'll make it happen. But most of the stuff we can create in house. That's the real sweet spot about this. Like even all my clothing, like I make all the stuff myself. See, now all my stuff right at the house. I pay someone else to do the stuff. When you can do for self. So I'm real strong on doing for self, like everything. If I can cut the middleman out, I'm cutting that person out as much as I can. So from my own clothing line to my own website, all the promo material, everything. Like I do it all because the more you do yourself, the less out of pocket you're going to be, and then more profit you're going to be at the end of the day.
Okay. All righty. So you said it's Dustin?
Dustin Duffy. Yep. You should see him everywhere. He's all through the group. He always posting. He's the one that gives you all them nice, cool looking flyers. You always
Okay,
see around floating around Facebook. 90% of those flyers are created by him. I'm sure.
okay. Cool, thanks, K1.
Not a problem. Yep, and that goes for anybody. Anybody that ever needs some work done, you know, to come to one of us. We'll definitely make it happen for you. It's not a problem. As long as we got the time and you got the dime, because we don't come cheap. But we do come creative, so you won't be looking like everybody else. I'm a stickler for that. I hate lazy designing, so I don't like when people just look like everyone else. I like to look different. I like to be unique, original. You know.
Unique, thank you.
Absolutely.
Do you and Duffy work on logos?
Yes and no. We do. I don't because it's not really. You only can charge for so much for a logo, and for the time that would go into it, it's just not really worth my time. Like my time management, it's like, I'm gonna do all that work for maybe $100, you know, and even that somebody might complain about. Oh, $100, you know. I thought I can cool. I can slide to 20. I don't need much. I just want you to do a little something with these letters. I'm like, I don't have time for that, you know. So that little $20, I'd rather just pass that on to somebody at Fiverr or something and let them go do it, you know. So I don't really do logos like that, but Duffy does, and it just depends on what you need, and you know.
All I'm needing y'all to do is make my logo a little more transparency because it's not that transparency right now.
What do you mean? Like it's not when you post it, it still has a background.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not a problem. I taught you guys how to do that. I taught you how to take out the background with the transparency. You can use that program that we use to GitHub, and you can take out the background.
I can't figure it out. I've tried to. That's why I was asking for some help.
All right. It's a couple.
Jennifer, what color is the background? Is it a solid background or does it have different stuff in it?
It's a white background, Carlos.
You can use a app called LunaPic, and you just click on the white background, it'll take it right out.
There you go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Do they got a desktop version of that?
Yep.
All right, let's go check it out. Because that's very handy, and I do be seeing some of you guys that don't do that, and it makes you look very, very amateurish. So if we can go find that, let's go do that, because that would definitely save a lot of you guys. So Luna,
Yeah, it would help my logo right now because it's really, like I said, it doesn't look bad. I changed it up a bit. I took the crown out. Now I'm using like a boss lady figure at the top of my name, and then it says Jennifer Bishop.
And so you just
But
upload the file and then you can go to edit and it'll say background transparency just like that. Easy. I use it all the time.
oh, this is kind of cool. Period. This is like a little Photoshop, a little bit.
Yeah. Then you just hit edit and then at the bottom of edit it'll give you the just hit the edit at the top.
Yeah, I like this. And then
Transparent background. Bam at the bottom. Then you just click the color that you want to be transparent. But see, it kind of depends on if it's a solid, like she has just a straight solid white background,
right.
it'll take it right out. But it has a whole bunch of erasers and it got a lot of tools on it.
Nah, this is good right here. Because it's like Facebook, sort of. I mean, it's like Photoshop, sort of. So you can probably select the color with this. See? Select that color. Clear. Nope, don't want to do that. Undo history. So let's see. Stroke, fill, eraser tool.
App too?
Yeah, they got an app. Other transparency tool, magic wand, alpha eraser, or shapes. Gotta play with it a little bit. But this looks good though. This looks like a good alternative to Facebook right here, guys. You guys got to do some quick.
Yeah, you can do all kind of animations, like make words like glittery and they shine and move, and you can do a lot of stuff with it. It's like one of the little gems I use all the time.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Can you make these eraser bigger?
Yeah, you can just kind of pick the well, you got to pick one of the ones that they have up there. The go to the top. You see that little square and the little octagon.
That's as big as it's gonna get though, huh?
Yeah.
So that would get a little annoying.
But then I'll just blow. Then you can just blow the picture up. You can go down there and increase the size of the picture at that plus. Yeah, the plus and the minus, and then it'll. No. Go over some more to you see where you click that round one. Go click that square one and eat it up real quick. Yeah, kind of.
What, this one?
No, at the top. Yeah, that one. You just touched it. Yeah.
Still not that big though.
Yeah, but it just takes out more. It'll take out more faster.
Yeah, I feel you. Still good though. I mean, what you gonna? It's free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's free.
So at the end of the day, I mean, like I always tell people, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. You get this. This is what I use on Photoshop. This is what I do. You know, this is how I be getting my stuff out. I come over here, and I got a nice hand, so I can work the edge like a pro, as you see. You know, and that's how I get all my stuff out.
And it's good, like when you guys are making your business cards and stuff like that, and you want to have them a little bit fancier instead of just just taking a picture of something and then just putting the picture up there in the background. This is really good for creating like really original photos and stuff and blending. Like some of the cards that I do, like if you ever seen any of them, I like put different images together and all that type of stuff. So it gives you more of an original appearance to your cards and stuff like that. So people, even if you take I'll take somebody's picture right off of Facebook and they'd be like, where you get this picture from? I wasn't there. I'd be like, yeah, you there now.
Yeah. This is true. So, yep, I like it. I like what I see so far. So I would definitely use this as an alternative to Photoshop as well. And then start making your pictures transparent because it's going to look a lot more professional if you do this on top of something than versus trying to throw this on top with all this in the background showing still. So this is how you get that professional, good cutout. It should be a way you can select the color too. Let me see if they did it that way too. We get to select the color and then delete everything that's that color. Threshold. These are cool too because you can draw usually and then delete afterwards if it does like it's supposed to. I guess not. But usually that's how it works. You can whatever you draw, then that's what you're able to delete. For some reason, this doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it usually does work like that, but I don't know why it's not doing it now.
Yeah, it's not working. So yeah, this is pretty cool. So there you goes, guys. Everybody thanks Carlos. That was a nice little gem. Luna Pit. I'll add
I
it.
got another
I'll
question.
add it to our download section. Luna Pit. I call it the Facebook, the Photoshop alternative. See what kind of filters they got.
I got another question.
Shoot.
Going back to what we were talking about earlier, I'm a little confused with the points. What are the points? Why are the points? How do you accumulate the points? What do the points mean? Why do I want to do point? I don't get the points.
Okay. Points is for activity. Activity is what you do through the app, but basically activity could be anything. So activity could be a person, let's say you have a business where a person has to make phone calls. Like, look, I need my people making phone calls. So that means I'm going to hold you accountable. If you told me you made 50 calls a day, then it should show within your work. And if your work ain't showing, then maybe I can look at the app and see why. Oh, you didn't even make 50 calls today. You only made 10 because you logged it in. You said you only made 10 calls. So I can hold you accountable. Another thing, we're gamifying the points. So later on down the line, Royalty might do a competition and say, hey, the first person that hits 1,000,000 points is going to get this. You know, we got competition. It might happen out the blue and no one even knows. And all of a sudden, boom, you get rewarded because these points that you have in your back office. And last but not least, you get to do the same thing, just like I just did. I said, hey, man, whoever got the most points at the end of the month gets. Well, you could do the same thing with your team. You could say, look, anybody that's in the team that has the most points, can remember, at the end of the day, you're trying to keep from happening to me, happen to you, which is end up with egg on your face, thinking that your team is just a bunch of go-getters all doing the same thing you doing. Just, yeah, man, y'all running the play. Kind of find out a lot of people just like this. Yeah, my gyms are free. Yeah, I haven't pushed the gym since the gym was a gym. And I mean, I'm serious. Like, that's what it really reflects, because you got some guys and some girls that's been in the company for over 66 weeks. I mean, has over 6 weeks. Excuse me, 60 days and haven't even got 2 sales. Some have 0. And to me, that's just unacceptable if you're a salesperson. So that's what the points is for, to keep everybody motivated, to keep everybody moving. And they get to see, they're like, wow, you know, I'm slacking. I got like 300 points, but I see Michael over here got 1,200 points already for the week. So yeah, I do need to step it up, because I'm the only one at the bottom of this totem pole right here, while everybody else is doing what they need to do. Plus, they can't run that. It kind of make you not even be able to make excuses for yourself when you. Because a lot of people have an I can't mentality. So they talk about what they can't do for whatever reason. But when they talk about they can't do, and they see somebody that is doing it, and they see multiple people doing it, well, it kind of makes you say, you know what? Maybe it's me and not the company or the product or this or that. That's what leaderboards is for. That's what conferences is for. That's why MLM companies do all them things, because when you get to see other people successful, then you can't say it doesn't work. You can say it's not working for you, but you can't say it don't work, because it's clearly working for someone else. But when you don't see nobody, it's easy for you to feed yourself that. You're like, yeah, this thing don't work. It don't work. It don't work for me. It don't work for nobody. You know what I mean?
Well, is there a chart? Is there a chart that shows what activity renders a certain amount of points? So how do I know what gives me point? I mean, what is it I have to do? A phone call gives me 2 points, or that's what I don't understand.
That part, someone else just said that too. I think they need to make it clear where you can actually see what points renders what. Because as of right now, it just shows up as hold on, let me see.
Hey, Kawan.
Yeah.
Hey, I know a couple things that renders points like sales. When you upgrade to a 1, that's 250 points. It's 10 points when you send out a card. You get points. I think it's 1 point or something for chats. As it relates to the other point values, I'm not sure. I know you get points for when you created your actual team, page or whatnot as well.
Yep. And what's gonna happen is, so next week they're doing a performance. You're gonna have a performance tab. That's what I was saying too. I don't know if I think you wasn't here when I said that. They're gonna do a performance tab, and that performance tab is gonna let you know who got what points and for what. Like right now, it just says on your team you got 500 points here, 300 points there, 13 points here. Well, next week it'll be like, oh no, you got 300 points because 10 team members made a phone call today. Then when you open it up, boom, you'll see exactly what 10 team members did. Oh, it was these 10 right here, and they made a phone call. So you'll be able to see exactly what they're doing and That's what I'm saying. Like right now, it's not making sense to some people, a lot of us, because like, well, how like it doesn't make sense because you can't get that data back right now. So it's like, okay, people getting points, but how do we make that turn that into more sales or to productivity? And the way you do that is by knowing exactly who those people are and what exactly they did. Because I can also, just by easily seeing what you did do, I can see what you didn't do. And that's what we really want to get to, what you're not doing, and make it so that it is nothing that you're not doing. You're holding yourself accountable, because you ain't gonna want to go log into the back of that app and say, oh, wait a minute, you ain't been working like you've been acting like you've been working. Because I'm telling you, a lot of people been fronting, and they ain't been doing half of what you think they doing, to be honest with you. Maybe the people that have zero sales don't want to sell the gym. Maybe just use it for their business. That's true. Some people are just using it for their business and want that. But you guys got to remember, I'm hands-on. So I know everybody on my team, and I know the ones that are not customers and are actual sales reps. And those are the ones I'm speaking about. I'm not speaking about the brick and mortar that purchased it, or the person that, purchased it and had no desire. I'm talking about a person that bought a gym and never even changed their message one time. That's the type of person I'm talking about. You changed your message when you first got it, you never ever changed it again. We can see all that in the back. At least royalty can. So those are the type of things that I'm talking about. And there's no excuse for that, because how you plan on being efficient in business if you're not efficiently even marketing and putting yourself out there. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Corn. What if, okay, Seth, man, so I be calling customers off of Google, different businesses and stuff, but I can't, I don't put it up in the app. I just do it, but I don't post it in the app. So that don't mean I'm not doing anything, though.
That's why, again, you need to put in the app. See, what the app also does? It makes us get disciplined. It makes us say, like, if you know that the only way that it's going to get logged in is to put in the app, then put in the app. Why do it outside the app and then have to prove that you did it? You know what I mean? Like, I was doing stuff, though. Y'all just didn't see it. Okay, but you know that the only way we're going to see it is to do it through the app. So why not do it through the app? That way, it's all documented. It is no documentation beats conversation. Believe me, because people love to talk, people love to debate, people love to argue. Can't do none of that when it's all documented. You're like, no, look right here. Oh, okay, yeah. But if you start putting me in a position where we're going to assume, and I could just, that's always bad for business. So I don't want people assuming anything. What about when you can't log on? What about when you can't log on? When you can't log on to what? What can't you log on to? I know that was a private message, but you can say it out loud. I don't know why you can't log on to the site. That's like the first email that you get. So go check your email. Go check your spam or something. But that's like for sure. If nothing else, you should be able to log into the site, like the royalty site, the royalty.com. That they send you an email as soon as you order your device, and that email is your login information. If you did something and can't log in, then you should be able to change your password and then still log in. So check your spam, check your other folder, check your social if you got that. If you got those tabs, it keeps kicking you out. I don't know. I've never had that issue. Like, I've never been kicked out of the royalty back office.
Hey, Kawan. I was having error messages. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was having error messages on my end as well. They might want to see if they update it as well. They go in and update it to the latest app, but it was errors. Like when you tried to change something, it would log out and kick you out. But they may want to check to make sure that they've upgraded.
Well, that was that. Can you hear me? Because that was my thing, Kawan, not to overstep that, brother. But that was my whole thing. This is Samuel Christian. And that was my thing. Like, I keep logging in and keep logging in and keep logging in. And then sometimes I could do it on my phone. And then I can't do it on my phone. And then I can't do it. But I will not be able to do it on my laptop. So when I go from my phone to my laptop, when I went on ahead and like I set them up simultaneously, and my laptop will say access denied, and my phone it'll let me in, but then it won't let me get to certain things. And then if I'm trying to show this to like my friends or different artists, I don't really have a presentation because it just keeps shutting me down. It keeps kicking me out.
What browser are you using?
Oh, I got Chrome. I got the brand new Chrome and the brand new Safari. I got both of them.
Well, I'm saying, which one are you using when you're trying to log in?
Chrome, the brand new Chrome.
I'm serious. I don't know. Like, I've never had no issues. Like, I've heard every issue up under the sun, but I've never heard a person not being able to log into the main site and then being kicked out when they try. Like, watch, I'll do it right now in real time.
Well, like the brother that was just talking before me. I apologize, brother, for cutting you off. The brother that was just talking before me, he was saying, then when you start adding stuff and trying to show this, then it will shut you down and ask you to like verify certain different things.
That's the app.
Start asking you.
That's different though. That's the app though. The app we just launched. You know that, like, I get that, but I'm talking about from the main site. Like you said, like from your desktop. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, they keep telling me access denied. And the reason I know that's wrong on the laptop is because I'm on the phone with you right now. And I logged in on my phone and got in fine. I go to my desktop so I can see everything, and it won't let me do everything I'm supposed to do.
I don't know. You got the support with that one. If it's really doing that, like you can't log in. First, I'll try from an incognito window. Make sure you ain't got to clear your cookies or anything like that. So first, I go to Chrome. I'll do an incognito window and then try to log in. And then if I log in, if that don't work, then I would then you got contact royalty for sure.
Okay, indeed.
Cause it definitely should be it shouldn't be kicking you out for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed, appreciate that.
No problem.
Again.
Hey, Sue.
Cynthia.
Hey, Cynthia.
Okay, you just said something. I heard a guy at work mention that. What is the incognito browser or whatever thing?
An incognito browser is a secure browser. So it's a way that you can be on and you don't have to worry about tracking you and your cookies and what you've done and other sites that you went on. It's a way to browse anonymously. So like right now, right here, you see the Chrome, you come up here to Chrome, you go to File, you see where it says New Incognito Window, you open that and there'll be a black window instead of the white window that you normally see. So right now, see, this is a incognito window. It won't pull up sensitive information. Like when you go to sites, it won't pull up all the stuff that you've been doing. You know what I mean? Like the regular browser is tracking everything you're doing. So every time you go to a site, it's tracking. Every time you click on something, it's tracking. That's why you notice things be following you. You know, you go to Facebook and all of a sudden, you know, you was looking at a pair of shoes earlier. Now, for some reason, everybody keeps showing you these dang on shoes, and you can't get these shoes out of your timeline. That's the reason why. If you're using this incognito window, that won't happen. So a lot of times, to make sure that it ain't a cookie situation or anything like that, you use the incognito window and then you retry to log in. The same thing like when you're checking your YouTube and you want to see if you're really ranking, don't look in a regular window, because if you look in a regular window, it's going to also be going by your search history. So if you want to see the true way of your ranking, you come to an incognito window like this, and then you put in your keywords and you see if you're really ranking or not. And if you're ranking, that's real. So that's what everyone else is seeing. Okay? Who over there bite my style? DePaul? He got my colors and everything.
What's up?
What's up? I said, who bite my style with my thumbnails? I said, you got my colors and everything. My little color scheme.
Hey man, you know, I got to duplicate, emulate, and dominate.
Treyway. He said, I got to duplicate. He duplicated that. I thought that was mine at first. I was looking. I was like, when did I do that? Oh man.
Hey, I'm gonna do a video, but I gotta share that. If y'all ain't Insta popping, get to popping, because I got a sell from that one from freaking Vietnam. It was across the seas. This dude called me. That one right there. He said, I saw your video. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Hey,
he said, I saw your video on YouTube.
It's popping up.
And so I'll be doing a video on that one. He signed up. He went all in. He got 3 gyms, got Uplink. He's like, what do I need to do?
Nice. See, that's what it's going to take. You see what I'm saying? I keep telling you guys, man. And look at who's the other person you see right there that you see begin sales? Michael, right there, 3rd place, right there. You've been seeing him stick around with me for the past year. Every single time you see me put up royalty, you see a smiling face popping up, either right above my video or right up under my video.
I think I got 5 sales off of that last December. I just got someone messaged me about that video, so I got to follow up with her. That video's doing well.
I'm trying to tell you, hey, I'll tell you something else that's powerful. Duffy was here to witness it. I just got another sale off Craigslist. I have not put up an ad on Craigslist since the last time I told you guys. So that's what, 2 weeks old? So I'm getting sales from an ad that went up 2 weeks ago. Maybe longer. Yeah, about 2 weeks. So I'm telling you guys, like, man, just keep running a play. Like, it might not happen when you think it's going to happen. Like, DePaul just got a sale from this. He put this up a month ago. This says 1 month. So at the time, he might have did it all anxious, like, oh, man, I just Instapop. Well, he's not new to this, so he's not going to get all excited like this. But if he was new, first time Instapop in the video, he might be like, oh, my God, I can't wait. I just did what Kwan does, so now I know I'm about to get a ton of sales. I just can't wait. I heard those calls he be getting, and then all of a sudden, your phone don't ring that day. And you're sitting there all disappointed, like, man, what the, I did everything he told me to do. And you stop doing videos because you get discouraged. Man, I ain't doing no more damn video. That thing cost me $30. I'm good on that. My $30 is better off with the Budweiser, man. I'm cool, man. And then you stop doing your videos. Unbeknownst to you, a month later, boom, you get a sale. And the thing about it is, I don't care how much you put on Instapopping. One sale covers it. Like, oh man, that sale can cover that thing tenfold. So it don't matter. It covered the last 5 videos out in Instapop. So you should never be looking at it like that. You should never be like, oh man, it cost me this, it cost me that. I don't care, because at the end of the day, you want ultimately what you want is your channel to be looking like this. You want somebody to land on your channel and it look like that, nice and professional, clean. Somebody land on this page, they're like, this guy's serious. This guy's serious. There's no playing around with my page. You know what I mean? I don't have no filler videos at all. You come here, wow, every single thumbnail, everything visual. Man, you take the time out to do all this. That means you're taking the time out to run your business correctly. That's the impression it gives. It's like when you go to someone's house and it's just super clean and everything just immaculate you just know, like, man, this is how you deal with your house. I know you're clean, as a person. I know, like, person with clean fingernails. That lets you know. It tells you a lot. Because they pay attention to the detail, and they're paying that close to detail, they're definitely paying attention to their business. So that's the impression you get when you land on a page that looks like this. But you land on a page and it got just like 3 videos up here, and you think you're doing something. You got 4 videos, and they look at your 4 videos and they say, okay, well, let me see when they posted this. And it say 6 months ago. Yeah, what? 6 months ago? 7 months ago? What kind of impression you think you're giving off? Honestly, what kind of impression you think you're giving off? Because they looking at it like, well, wait a minute. You're telling me that this is the way to go, but you haven't even put up a video for 7 months. So what have you been doing? How have you been getting sales? And you can't even give them a solid, like, okay, well, I haven't been doing videos because I've been doing this and I've been doing that. But you can't even give them a solid that. They'd be like, well, how many people you got in your downline? Well, you just came in. Oh, my goodness. This one I'm following, this is my leader. Oh, my goodness. So you should be, like I said, if you're doing this, it don't matter if you trust me, you're going to get a sale. I'm like the only leader that says, I guarantee. Everyone else can't say that, because they be like, oh, no, I'll be in compliance. I'm like, shoot me then, man. I guarantee that if you do the things that is in the elite university, you are going to get a sale. I'm not going to say you're going to get 1,000 sales, 1,000,000 sales, 100 sales. I'm saying you are going to get a sale, even if you've never gotten a sale before online. If you just do what's in the elite university, pick something. I don't care. Just pick something. Don't have to be everything. Pick something that resonates with you. Reverse pitch. Pick something. and you're going to get a sale. Might not happen today, might not happen tomorrow, might not happen in a week, but eventually it's going to happen. That person called me today, excited, ready to go, juvenated, needed to hear one more thing, Craigslist. I'm like, wow, okay. And you'd be surprised how many sales I get where I don't even have a clue where they came from. I'm like, I don't even know where this person came from. But I'll take it. But that's because we're all over the place. I'm just doing everything. I got a little stuff on Facebook. I got this little, I got this watch party going on. I got a live over here. I just went live in the group. I shared that. I got a couple videos. Let me go show you something real fast. Let me go show you guys how serious and dedicated this is. You want to see how I spent my weekend? Just to show you that you never stop. You never get comfortable. Never. I don't care if you're the top earner that just won trips and cruises and all that, and you still don't get comfortable. So I'm going to go show you what type of dedication it takes, okay? Because this is all, what I'm going to show you is just one day's worth of work. Okay, let me show you one day's worth of work. Just so you guys can know. Remember, it's all about duplication, so duplicate this. Everyone that you see right here, that's still unlisted, that's because I haven't made it public yet, because I'm letting the video rank. As you can see, they're ranking, okay? Everything else is live, right? Now look at this. 1, 2, 3. I just made this one live today. You see it? But I did it yesterday. 4, 5, 6. Same thing with this. Look, August 4th, 7th, 7th, and that's it. So I got 7 videos already ready to go. And in the course of 2 days, look right here. See August 3rd? It's the 6th. So I did this on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then today's the 6th. Everything's done. I did these in the course of 2 days over the weekend. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 videos in 2 days. I'm not going to count today. I know it's 3, but I ain't doing anything today. So 11 videos in 2 days. And you got some people ain't even did 11 videos in 2 months. This is what
I've done 45 videos that are still waiting to be ranked up.
that does you no good. That does you no good. It doesn't matter if you have 45 videos if no one else knows about it. That's like being a secret agent. No one knows about it but you. So if you got 40 videos and you haven't ranked them, you haven't made them public, it does you no good. It does you no good at all. You know what I'm saying? It's like having $1 million. It's like having $1 million in monopoly money. You can't walk around talking about you got $1 million because you can't spend that money. It does you no good. It's just pointless. So those videos right now might be good stuff. It might be great videos, but if they're not being ranked and they're not being put to use, then it doesn't matter. This is what it takes. This is what it takes. You need to be putting up videos for everything. Everything. Anything. Anytime you can come up with something that you think someone's putting in that search engine, you need to be making a video about it. I've been getting a lot of calls lately over hey, guy, I was talking to somebody from Serbia. They told me they was better than you guys. I'm like, oh, we're back there again? Perfect. And I'm going to start making these videos of why Serbia is better versus royalty videos, Serbia royalty comp plan. Which one should you choose? You don't think people are putting that in the search engine right now? Serbia.
You really going through that? Because you saw what I sent you.
What happened?
You remember that text message I sent you? That screenshot.
Oh. Yeah. And I've been dealing with it all day. I've been dealing with it. Like I said, I've been dealing with that. Like I'm like, okay, that's what's going on now. All right, cool. We back there, no problem. Because now we have more to stand on. My new thing now is with the royalty Serbia. I say, hey, go to Google right now, type in a Serbia BBB, and then go type in royalty BBB, put the page side by side, and then call me back. So I'm doing that. That's all I say now. You want to go with a company with 30 bad reviews, or you want to go with the one with 3? You want to go with the ones with most of the reviews in 2018, or you want to go with the one where most of the reviews was ours in 2017? That's a no-brainer. So we're not even going to talk beacons and ranges and none of that. Let's just go with the company that's going to treat you the best, the one's going to treat you like a human being, the one's going to deal with you with the most, like how they should deal with you. How do you know that? Documentation beats conversation. A rating, F rating. And when you don't pay for it, it's even more powerful. Because when you're credited, people say, oh, but BBB looks out for the people that pays them, which is true. They do. But when you're not credited and you have an A rating, that speaks volumes. Like, that's just not done every day. People don't just, oh, yeah, you just got an A rating, and you're not even accredited with us. You don't pay us anything, but we're going to look out for you. It doesn't work like that. So when they got an A rating, that right there just makes it like, nothing to talk about. I thought Serbian royalty was under the same company. Absolutely not. A Serbia is a Serbia, royalty is royalty, and at one point in time, a Serbia used to white label royalties products. That's about it on that. Kawan, I need a toll-free number. Who do you recommend? 1-800 collect 1-800. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. Here. 800link.com. Right here.
Hey, Kawan, quick question. Can I incorporate this business without having to deal with a state, being that it's all digital?
You said without having to deal with a state?
Yeah, without having to deal with any state, New York, Delaware, Nevada, without having to deal with any state, is it possible for me to incorporate this business and go ahead on and get the EIN and the DUNS numbers and go through the whole everything without having to deal with a state? Is that possible? Because it's all digital.
No. Government let you get away with that. Now, I'm not no tax expert or anything like that, so I'm not gonna give you like no full advice. But I do know that you still got to pay your taxes on digital, and if you was to incorporate or something like that, you're still gonna have to find some place to incorporate, whether you was running it out of there or not. So like you can be living someplace else and still incorporate in Delaware or Nevada, So that right there, you got to get that professional, because I don't want to give you misinformation and then be like, yo, that right there, I'm not gonna do that. But you definitely still have to report that though. Like you're not gonna be able to skate through because it's digital.
Okay, appreciate that.
No problem. I think you can only get an EIN number through government. Yeah, you get your EIN number through the .gov website. It's the only way you get it. IRS on the only one's gonna give you that. So that's what I'm saying. Those kind of things, it ain't no skating around that. Like they're not playing. The IRS don't play.
So check this out. Do I go ahead on it like now with this right here? Can we do a virtual office so that we can have a brick and mortar? Could we do that too?
Oh yeah. No. The thing is, to be honest with you, you talk about. All right, look, this is 100% up to you to report, because, and the reason why I say it, they're not even doing 1099s because they're a Canada-based company and they don't have to fall up under our guidelines, so they're not even taxing you. So it's literally up to you to tell the IRS at the end of the year, hey, this is what I've made. It's just one of the things where like I know if you don't and you get audited later, or if you're living above your means, or you living above what you put on paper, and the IRS come and audit you, that's where it could be a problem. But there's nothing going to be on paperwork that shows what royalty is paying you other than the paper trail that leaves, like you making deposits every month or you getting hit to your PayPal, stuff like that,
Okay. That's all I need to know. That's crazy right there. I like that.
Yep. So yeah, but that's the only way. Yeah, especially if you're not getting pay a whole bunch of money. That's gonna really raise a red flag. Like mine, it's no way that's not gonna raise a red flag. I can't act like I'm not making money and I'm depositing $11K from one entity every month into my bank account. It's like, no, yeah, go somewhere with that. We want to know where this $11,000 is coming from.
I feel you on that.
They don't play, man. Hey, I did my taxes. It came out to be $33,000 over. I was like, whoa. I was like, man, I was like, that's the deductions. So I went and showed my deductions for my business for the advertising part wasn't adding up to me. I was like, nah, that's not enough right there. And so she said, okay, well, we're going to amend it, and you guys, go get your receipts in order and come back. So I went and did my due diligence. I took that for granted. I just threw some things together the first time. There you go. And when I saw that 33,000, I was like, whoa, okay, wait a minute. Let me take this a little bit more serious. So I started really digging up my receipts and really going into all my online businesses I did and all that, because you can write all that off. So I went and got that, and we got it down to 22. But still, man, like, do you know that? Okay, so once you do your returns, it tells you how much you got to pay. So it's like, okay, you owe the 22. Man, it was on my bumper, like from right away. So I was 1 month late in paying that 22, and the only reason why I was late because I was trying to amend it. So I was like, wait, let's amend this. So I mean, at 30, man, right away they started fining me $400 every month that you don't pay this $400. I'm like, whoa, and it's gonna go up. That's just where we're starting at. $400, just where we at. Man, I'm telling you, the IRS don't play. I see how people end up in them crazy debts, because if you let that thing run away and gain some legs, oh my God, it's over. And that's what happens to movie stars and stuff, because they don't declare their income. And rappers and stuff, they don't declare their income because it's on you again. It's like, hey, here go your check. You tell IRS, that's not my business. There you go. So
and that's the thing. It's all gonna fall on me because being the label, and my thing is ultimately like, oh, and then they told me because I'm opening up a new one. Okay, this is the biggest question. Do I even need a DUNS number for this digital business? Do I even need a DUNS number?
Yes and no. You don't need it, but what it does is really the only reason why people have done numbers is for your credit. Let's just keep it real. You know what I mean? Because you're building up business credit, and if you want to build up some like where you can go in there and get $100,000 loan on behalf of the business, not on behalf of your name and what you've done with your name, but only on the business, then you're gonna need a DNB number. You ain't gonna be able to do that with just a regular like off your social security number off us. You're gonna need a DNB. So that's what it's for. But it's not something that you have to get, like I have to get this in order to run my business. But if later on down the line you want to get investments from banks and things like that, like investors and money from banks, definitely you're gonna need that DNB. You're not walking into no bank right now with your personal credit. Talk about, I got a 750, 800, go ahead and give me $1 million for my record label, that I'm trying to get off the ground. Anybody, no. But what you can do is get that business credit and then end up getting that kind of money from the bank for sure. Like, whoa, you've been in business. We see you've generated, through your artists, you've generated, $800,000 or whatever the case may be. We see this coming in through the business. This is what the business is generating monthly. Now they will give you that loan because it has business credit. Plus, the two don't mess with each other. It's like if you mess up your credit, that has nothing to do with your business. So if your business is going good, then you're good. Even though you might owe loans, you might got a divorce, you got all this stuff above your head, but it's not affecting your business.
Hey, Kawan, should you get an LLC or should you do incorporated?
LLC. LLC is a S corp. Save the most. You know what I mean? But again, these kind of things, I want you to go out and talk to your, go talk to a CPA or talk to, fertility, your situation. This is what I'm going on. This is what I'm trying to accomplish in life. This is where I want to go. What's the best methods for me? I just got referred to, and I'm going to look at it myself, do my due diligence, and then I'll come back and share it with you guys if it's worth it. But his name is Mark J. Hold on. Y'all might have heard of him before. Mark J. Kohler. MarkJKohler.com. Someone just shared this with me. And basically teach you how to save your money, so you're not overpaying taxes at the end of the year. So I'm going to go through that. I'm going to check it out. And if it's something worth like sharing with you guys, like the tax secrets, then I'll definitely be, just like that credit secrets I share with you guys, then I'll definitely be sharing this because, man, that was an eye opener. Because before this, I never really had to pay taxes, to be honest with you. Like, this is probably, like, these last couple of years have been the best years of my, online life. Everything before that, remember, I was in the streets. So, I wasn't paying those taxes on the streets. And the first time I paid some real taxes, I I did it myself, so I might have messed up. I don't know, but I did it myself, and it ended up coming out to be why I didn't owe no money. So maybe I did it right, maybe I didn't. I don't know. We'll see one day, right? Hopefully, knock on wood, we won't. But and it was fine. And that was the only time. Then a couple of times I hired somebody, but I wasn't making the crazy kind of numbers I'm making now. So this is the first time it was like, IRS, like, you owe some money, like some real money. You know what I mean? And I was like, whoa, like, they ain't playing. You know what I mean? So I can just imagine people that make millions and don't be setting that 30% or whatever to the side. And then you let that get, start gaining some legs, and the IRS come talking to you 10 years later, you're not even on top of your game no more. This was like, at your peak, you was making that kind of money, but now you own some Jersey Shore stuff, the situation, you're like, man, you ain't making money like you used to. You ain't all ripped up and cut up like you used to be. You washed up now. You're a B-list celebrity now. So once that happens, it's going to be hard if the IRS say, yeah, you owe this. And they want it now. Like, just like I said, that 400, they want it now. They're like, you late, 400. I'm like, whoa.
You gotta talk, brother. You gotta talk.
You gotta talk. We need to talk. But if you treat them like you treat the cable man, and yeah, okay. You do that, yeah.
No, bruh, we gotta talk. No, I ain't treating like the cable man. I ain't stupid with the IRS.
Man. So
we gotta talk.
It's definitely one of the things. It's an eye opener. It taught me, like, don't play around with them, man. You can play with everybody else. They say they need to talk to you next month. You need to call. You need to be talking to them next month. Respect the IRS, man. They ain't playing. So yeah. No, I was talking about for your LLC. Oh, okay. You said Travis being a credit module video in the university. Well, ask that question again. If you said about my LLC, I didn't understand the question.
I don't know what the brother asked, but as far as your LLC, like I don't really know all the details. My details was, you know how you got it, you know how they get on you. They pay you got to pay, bro. I gave like, what was it, 24,000 to federal, and then 5,000 to state. So if I'm dealing with a digital business, does it still break down to the same thing? I still have to pay what I need to pay the federal and still pay the state? Or isn't there like some type of anything that where it's just like it's all digital, or does it really break down to what state you're operating in and you still have to claim it? How does that work?
I read that part. I can't even answer. I'm lying. Like I said, I'm new to this. Like, I'm about to literally go hire somebody to start taking care of this. Like, this is way out my expertise, out of, you know what I mean? I'm just playing by the rules right now, and playing by the rules just cost me $22,000. So I'm like, okay, I'm done with that. You know what I mean? All this Mickey Mouse, 1-800, accounting and all that. Nope. I'm going literally to somebody that specialized in legally hiding your money, and not literally hiding, but what I mean is, like, hey man, go buy these headphones and you can write this off and these things, but on a bigger scale. Because right now we're doing it on a small scale, which would be, I'm going to write off the headphones. No, I don't need to write off the headphones. I need to go write off that S550. So that's the type of stuff.
100. You said that 100.
And that's the type of stuff that I want him to do right now. So I'm going to go talk to somebody that's
Kawan, you have to lease the S550 to your business so you can write it off.
I know.
You personally have to lease it off to your business so you can write it off.
There you go. And I know.
I just found that out.
And see, that's what you need the DMB number for, stuff like that, because you're not going to just go lease a car to your business and your business don't even have credit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no. But if your business has credit.
Brother, if that brother knows that brother that was just talking, if I go ahead on and lease my car to my business and write it off, are they coming after me or my business?
No, because your business is paying for the car from you, but you still have to write off that you got that money though. You get what I'm saying? Your business is going to pay for the car. The car belongs to the business, but it still reflects back to you as you paying it off.
Yep.
Okay, that's what
kind of like you have business taxes, you got personal taxes. They both separate, attached to you.
Yes. The business is gonna pay it off though. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And in that way, you can write it off from the business. You just write off from your business that you were leasing a car. So that's business you can write off. That's something you can write off.
Okay. So is it possible for me to put gym and everything else under a company?
Everybody else,
And they
mute mic except for the person talking, please, so it won't echo like that. Thank you.
So is it possible for me to do that and put it under a holding company so everything goes under the holding company? So then therefore they're not coming after me. They're coming up. It's not like I'm not gonna pay it, but I'm just saying in general, like when it comes to these taxes, I know the tax breaks, like you can write yourself off 10% and all this crazy stuff you could do with taxes when you have a C Corp or when you have an S Corp. The C Corp, you could do a whole lot more, but my whole thing is just how to do it. You know what I mean? Like putting all these companies under your C Corp because you had to walk into court to put them under the C Corp. I can't do it under the line no more because I already put one business under it. So my thing is, all right, cool. I'm gonna get the company cars and do everything else with that and put it under the C Corp. Now, how does that work as far as taxes are concerned, my brother? The brother that was just speaking to me.
Like that right there, you don't really need to talk to somebody about that one.
I was just
like
about to say that. Hey,
you don't need to talk to somebody about that.
Hey, I was crying. I was like, hey, I'm about to have spit that one.
Hey, Kawan.
Hey, see, I was crying. I was like, hey, I'm gonna say, answer this one.
Kawan. Hey, I just sent you 2 YouTube videos. Check out both of those people. It'll answer his questions. But that's the short story of the longer version. I just sent you 2 YouTube videos that'll answer his question, Kawan.
All right, for sure. I'll do some research because this type of stuff.
Brother, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. This is Samuel.
I'm gonna definitely mute. I'll definitely look into it and then definitely share that information if it's something that's gonna be beneficial, because at the end of the day, yeah, it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you can keep. And the rich do not pay like we think they do. You know, like it's astonishing to me because the more money I'm making, the more I'm figuring that out, and it's sad because the people that can afford to buy stuff don't buy stuff with their own money, and the people that can't afford it be trying to keep up, be spending all their money. Even like the car I just purchased. Do you know that if your credit is up to par, you ain't go messing up your credit, you know, because we wasn't taught to keep our credit spotless, and that you can literally walk off the lot with that car with no money down, and you're only going to have to pay your first month's loan, like whatever you got to pay monthly. That's all you will be paying. So you can be walking off the lot with $100,000 car and not put a dime down. And then not only that, in 2 years, trade it in and do it again. So every time someone sees it, they're like, man, this guy stays in that brand new S550. I need to catch up. And guess what that person's doing with that crappy 400 score, 500 score, even a 600, ain't getting that. So they're telling him to put $20,000 down if he even gets approved. Some of them may even get approved. They go, man, I remember the first time I tried to get like a big boy car, I went on the lot aggressive. No, I want the Escalade on the showroom floor. At first they was happy, like, okay, we can do that for you, Mr. Mayo. I was young, you know, arrogant. Like, yeah, I want that on the floor. They was like, all right, cool. It was like, how much you got there? I got 10K, ready to go. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we can do business. I'm like, cool. The car was only $30,000. You know, so I knew I was getting this car with $10,000 down. They were like $35,000. So I go to him. They run my credit, man. His smile turned into a frown so fast. You know, he went from to, oh my goodness, why are you wasting my time? So fast. So I'm looking at him, what's going on? Can I get this car? He said, nope, we ain't gonna be able to help you, sir. Wow, why? Your credit's not good enough. You're not gonna be able to get you that car. I'm like, look, man, I want that car. Car's only $35,000. We're gonna make this happen. What can we do to get that car? Okay, what can we do to get that car? He was like, I said, what if I give you 15,000? Said, nope. Said 25. The car was only worth 35, so that's already half right there, right? Said, nope. I said, dang, what's it going to take for me to get that car? He said, all of it. I said, what? He said, you got to put all the money down. That's how bad my credit was. He was like, all of it. Like, we won't take no type of money from you. I'm just like, wow. See how that's so night and day? And the sad part is some people will pay whatever it takes to keep up. So they'd be like, hey, well, with a bad interest rate, this crazy interest rate that you end up paying, $5,000 more on top of the price, You know, this is all real stuff that happens. You got people with 22% interest rate, crazy numbers. You're like, whoa, how you got that high interest rate? Okay, credit's all crappy. Then you got the guy with the perfect credit, just walks in a lot, tells them what they want. They give him the keys with a smile. He'll put down $1, and he's the one that can actually afford to put down a $10,000 down payment or $40,000 down payment, and he don't even have to put nothing down. And you trying to keep up the Joneses can't afford that, and you got coming in with this high down payment. Or you put down the same type of down payment to roll up the lot with a crappy car, which is even way more sadder. That's even worse. Somebody puts down like $5K and they're still walking off the lot with a Honda. And then the rich guy puts down $5K and gets a car that year leased, you know, with all loaded, fully loaded. That is just crazy. Crazy. But that's the world we live in though. Credit is definitely king. So you want to keep that credit on point. And you won't have to stress. Same thing, cosmetic surgery and stuff, your teeth. You know how hard it is to get that credit care card? You know, even now I still haven't been approved for that. Like, even I got a 700 credit score, you know? But if you get approved for that, you can go get what you want. You can go get, you know, get some breasts, butts, teeth, whatever you're trying to get done. You can go get that stuff done. Most people don't have a good score, so guess what they're doing? They're coming out of pockets, or they're paying, or they're just not getting it done. And instead of getting proper teeth fixed, they're just getting stuff pulled out. Just pull it out. You can afford that. Pull that out. Like, damn, I can't afford to just pull them all out. You only start off with 52, 32 teeth, right? You don't pull them out. But you can't afford it. That's what you're doing. Pulling teeth out. Crazy. But this is the world we live in. I got 2018, no money down. See, Shireen got 2018, no money down. I'm telling you, credit is king. Credit is king.
I want to get the G4 implants for my teeth because my teeth are in really bad shape. But it's like you said, you got to have good credit to get that.
But you have to have great credit because they don't even look at that as a necessity. They look at like, you don't need implants, go get dentures. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
as much as it is, that's how they're looking at it. So they're looking at it like, no, you don't need that. And yeah, if you don't have the right proper way, man, when I just had to do a root canal and it was unexpected, it was like out of nowhere, and it was $1,200, and I'm like, what do people with regular jobs in regular situations do in this kind of situation? It was like, deal with the pain or pull it. Like, what? So you just got somebody, well, they can't afford to pull it. You just working on that. I don't know. That just ain't right. Like, we should live in a society where certain things is just mandatory. Like, you should be able to get a tooth pulled. Like, that could actually kill you, to be honest with you. You know, it could turn to an infection, turn to all kinds of stuff, and now you can die. So, yeah, that's crazy. But, yup.
That's actually my goals because it's going to cost like $40,000 to get that done, and I've got a little ways to go before I can get it. So,
well, I know. Believe me, I'm right there with you. I know how much this stuff costs. I'm doing mines right now as we speak, and this stuff ain't no joke, man. Like, this is very, very, very expensive.
Yeah.
Hey, Quan, it's called Get Business Credit. It's a group on Facebook, and that guy, he tells you everything about how to get business credit.
Okay, get business credit?
Yep.
Cool.
All right. Definitely something I want to implement because, like I said, it's something that we all going to need as entrepreneurs, especially if all of us start stepping into the light where we need to be and start making these 6 figures and 7 figures also. And once you start making that kind of money, you gotta protect it, man. It ain't like the poor, or you know that first tax bracket. That's, you know, they look forward to taxes every year, like, ooh, tax returns. Well, me, I can't. I want to slow the time down. Like, every time tax season comes, I'm like, oh God, you know what I mean? It ain't no fun. I'm not getting anything back. You know what I'm saying? So you got to protect that, man. And that's why the rich play rich games. You think Oprah just really gave away cars? Yeah, right. You get a car. You get a car. Yeah, right. That was, you get taxed out. That's getting taken off. That's getting taken off. That's getting taken off. That's getting taken off. Because it's got to get spent one way or another. So either you're going to pay the IRS or you can pay and change some people's lives. You could look like you're doing something good for the community and boost up your rep and boost up your name, or you can pay the IRS and get no kind of recognition. So if I'm going to sit there and pay $22K to the IRS, how about I take $22K, donate it to people and say, oh my God, Kawan's such a good man. He donated $22K to the whatever. And everybody praises me and I look like such a hero. But really, I did it so I could take off that $22K because I was going to have to pay it regardless.
Exactly. That's
You don't have your own foundation?
I don't have my own foundation yet. That's why I said I need to do all that stuff, like all that stuff. You know what I mean? And I need to sit down with somebody that's going to put it all together properly. I don't want to Mickey Mouse it. I don't want to Google it. I don't want to be on YouTube watching videos. Oh, okay, that's how I save on my taxes. No, I just want to do it the right way. Go hire somebody, like you said, whether it be somebody in the group or this number I got. Like I'm gonna go talk to somebody for real because that 33,000 sitting in my face was an eye opener. I was like, whoa, and I was like, that was after taking off like 22,000, 30,000 in deductions, you know, and I'm still like in the hole. And I'm like, oh nah, forget that. I need some Oprah moments. I need you get a car, you get a car, you in the league, you get a car, you get write all that stuff off at the end of the year because this ain't the business. I ain't gonna be paying no 33,000 every year. That's crazy, and it's gonna be more because you know me, I set high standards for myself. So that means the more money I make, the more money I'm gonna be spending. I'm not gonna be having to send the IRS 50K, 40K, and crazy numbers like that. Like, nah, we about to write them things off. It costs 150 to get an LLC in my state. LLCs aren't really that hard to get, aren't really that much to get. It's probably the least expensive out of the corporations you're gonna get, and it's the easiest one to form. So I recommend going through LegalZoom. If you're not that tech savvy and you're not that, you're not the best at doing things yourself like that, just let LegalZoom do it. It'll cost like I think $300, $200-300, but it was the best money I spent. I mean, you'll get everything. Everything will be professional. You'll get your incorporation and your seal, just like that.
I actually went and did it at www.ok.gov, and this might be in every state, I don't know, but it only cost me about $100, and it wasn't that hard to fill the paperwork out. It was
You probably did
pretty
the real way. I think that's the real way you do it. Going through that .gov, that's the actual website.
Yep.
You can do it
That's
yourself.
how I did it.
Like all this.
Then I went and got my EIN number.
Yeah, you can do it all yourself. I'm just I'm the kind of person that when I pull up, I'm getting the car valet parked, even though I only gotta walk 10 feet. Like, what are you doing? Come on, it's right here. Like, just kind of person I am, So I like convenience. Like convenience makes my life easier. If the less I gotta do, the better. But not in a lazy way. So I pay for this type of stuff. I pay for everything. I paid to get my business license. I could easily went to City Hall, went and did that, but I just paid someone to do it online, and it was quick, fast, and I didn't have to get out my bed. So I just pay for that kind of stuff.
I actually didn't pay for mine. So a friend, or ex-friend, I should say, paid for mine and got my LLC for me because he knew where to get it all, and so I was very fortunate to have that.
And Travis said LegalZoom is too expensive. Just go to .gov, which like I said, I agree. You can go. The thing I like about LegalZoom is I could just call, man. Like even with these issues, like I need to get it amended. I would have had to go there. I would have had to go to .gov. I would have had to download that form. I would have had to fill out all the parts. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I know. And it's like, here, you think that thing was thick? I don't know. If I have it here, I don't have it right here, but that thing was thick. It was like about this much paper that she sent me. I didn't have to do any of that. All I had to do was just sign at the bottom. She sent me all the paper, signed at the bottom, done. When I went my amendment, she said, okay, I amended. Went and amended it 2 days later. She was like, go check the portal. Went to the portal, done. Me personally, I like that. Like I prefer. I don't have time to be on the. Okay, what form is it? Let me research. Okay. Form 45. Is that 40A or 40B? Oh, my own business is 40B, but if it's online, it's 40A. Okay, no, I don't have time for that. I need someone that knows already. They say, oh, you need form 40A, you need to amend that, then you need to hand that in with this form, and you just need to sign the bottom and date it, and then you're good to go. I'd rather that than me, okay, do I need to sign the bottom or the top? I see two spots here. So is this for the office use or this is my use? Hold on, let me call real fast. Then I'm calling hello.gov, and it ain't that easy. So it's push 1 if this is for this, push 2 if this is for that, push 3 if you want to be here all day pushing numbers. So now I'm sitting there trying to get to the right department, and all this time, now my phone ringing about Jim. Ding. Hello? Yeah, I was calling because I saw your ad about royalty. Damn. You know what? I'll just pay. I'll pay extra. So that's me. That's my world, and that's why I have no problem with paying extra for peace of mind. But with that being said, everybody's not in a position to be paying no $300 for something that will cost you just $100 to do yourself. So if you don't want to pay double, then go to .gov and get it done. Google it, and I'm pretty sure it's a PDF somewhere. Many of them that'll walk you through the whole step.
Travis, to get business credit, you have to be in business for at least 3 months. At least that's what most banks or people who give out loans and stuff like that will require you to have.
You can't get you can't get a business. Hold on. It says you can't. It's a wait. Can you get your LLC? Wait. So when you get your LLC, can you apply for a business credit? That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You can't do any type of business credit loan, nothing without a DNB. So that's the first step of doing anything. You got to get your DNB. Without DNB, you don't even talk about credit with a bank. Well, as far as attaching to your business.
You just mean EIN number or what? I'm sorry.
Ride number.
Huh?
Huh? A DNB number for your business.
DIN or an EIN?
D as in dog. D and B. Go Google it.
DNB.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's
DNB. Okay.
That's how you get a business credit. Like it's not attached to your social security number or your EIN number or your LLC. It ain't attached to any of that. It's attached to your DNB number. And if you don't have one, you don't just get one either. Like you don't just have one just because you started a business. Like you got to go through the steps to go do it. So that's going to take time in itself right there. Just that process already. And then you can start building credit on that number. See, it's easier for me just to like, hey, LegalZoom, that's what I'm trying to do, what I need to do, or anybody for that matter, not just LegalZoom, but for me, like that's like I said, this isn't something you want to Mickey Mouse, and the littlest things can cost you a lot of money. Like you might not know about some little loophole, and it could be saving you thousands, but you don't know about it because you're doing all this by yourself, So I'd rather talk to somebody that specializes in these areas, and they can just get this stuff done efficiently.
Hey, Kawan, when you did LLC, like when they asked you what type of business, did you say it was a marketing business, a digital marketing business, or digital advertisement?
I think I said mine was a sales network, and I was a marketer. Now I just tell people I'm in sales. It makes it easier to explain, to people offline. So I say, yeah, I'm just sales, because then it makes sense even for the type of money I make. I say, I'm just the top sales rep for my company. It's the truth.
No. I mean when you apply for the LLC, when they ask you what type of business.
I forgot. I don't even. To be honest with you, I don't know if I did under my name. I know I made one of my name. I don't know if I put it. No, I did. I just made it under a marketer. I said I was a network marketer, sales. I make my money online as an affiliate because you could be making money as just for working for the people, like independent contractor, basically. You're an independent contractor. So that's the same thing as an affiliate. So I said I was just an independent sales rep and I'm an affiliate, basically, for other companies.
Okay, thanks.
And then I got another one in my book company, but I don't really use that one as much. I put everything under Kawan Makes Sense because I can use my name. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, Kawan Mayo. But it's Kawan Mayo LLC. All right, so let's see. Oh shoot, we ended up eating up some time. That's one thing about our meetings, man. That's why our meetings are so genuine and dope, because they'll start here and it'll just go all over the place, but it's all beneficial. Like we done talked about some good stuff right now,
Hey, Kawan.
Huh?
I don't know if you have a agenda for next Monday, but you think we can do like a training on the watch parties?
I was thinking about that. I really was, because my last one I did, I think I just signed someone up. And what I've been doing though, the reason why I didn't do it this week, because I want to perfect it. I want to master it. I've seen you guys doing it. I did it, but it still didn't give me the kind of response I want. Like for the main for what I've seen, I want a better response, you know, especially if I'm going to run the video all day. So I've been trying different tactics, you know, even to the point of already pre-making your videos that you want to put up, and then having the watch party go to those videos strategically. That way you know it's going to be good content, because that's what I did notice. You can't just be Mickey Mouse in the content. If the content ain't something that's worthy of watching, those people opt in, they opt right out. They coming in, come right out. I noticed that I kept the most attention when I did a watch party for a video that was showing something. I was teaching something. I forgot what it was. I think I was teaching how to rank a video or something. But that's when I had the most people watching and staying on. So I said, okay, you got to do a watch party that's really showing. No one wants to see you babbling, talking, blah, 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 blah. Because you got to think about it. Like, who the hell are you? Like, why should, like, you're putting this watch party into a group, just some random group, you know, like make money online group. And now people that's in the group are just getting alerted, so they're just popping in, but they don't really know you. They never see you before. They never see you talk. So now they see like you talk. Who is this? And you're just babbling. You gotta get to the point. Like that watch party, it gotta be to the point. It's gotta be value right away. They gotta see it. They gotta feel like they're getting something. Remember, people are selfish. What am I getting out of this? Why am I going to stop what I'm doing and just watch this stranger right now? See, that's the reason why I'm trying to master that watch party, because you got to figure anybody at your point that you're marketing to is really like mainly strangers that don't really even deal with you. So now this thing popped up. They got alerted. They come peek their head in. What's going to keep them there? Because, yeah, you can get them there to peek. Boop. Now, what keeps me there now that I peeked? You know what I'm saying? And that's the part I'm trying to figure out, like that part. Because, yeah, I'm getting people peeking in left and right. But they're not sticking, though. You know, and the ones that stick know me. Like, oh yeah, she's in my. Those are my friends right there. Then I tried to invite a bunch of people. I seen that we can invite tons of people. So I said, okay, let me do that. So I invited everybody I was able to invite. But I feel like for the amount of people that I invited, there should have been hundreds of people on that watch party, and it wasn't. It wasn't like people just started coming in after I invited. So I need to still work out some things with it, and then definitely we'll do a training on it.
Kawan?
Yeah.
I found someone else that's been like eavesdropping into royalty, not royalty elite, but royalty in general. They're with another gym company.
Oh man, that's gonna be to come with the business. That doesn't surprise me at all. I'm pretty sure it's tons and tons. I'm pretty sure somebody's spying on us right now. There's somebody in this call right now that ain't really a part of the elite. And they made their way here, and you know, and there's somebody in our group. There's tons of people in our group that I'm pretty sure isn't under nobody that's in the elite. I mean, it's gonna happen, you know. But guess what? I don't care, because that person, if you're going through all that trouble, then that's because you know that this is where you need to be. And it's just something that's not bringing you here right now. You might be on the fence, you know, something. But if you're already this much in, it's only a matter of time before you come all the way in. See what I'm saying? That's why I don't kick people out that fall off in our group. Because I know that they still see what's going on. So if someone's, let's say, quit, oh man, these gyms ain't working last year, right? And they quit. Well, guess what? They've been in the group watching everything that we've accumulated since then. All the new products, all the new testimonies, all the new, even when you guys start telling your stories, they see that. They're like, oh, wow. Wow, Nisha just went from cabin to a house? Wow.
That's why I'm not going to delete him off my profile, because I'm just going to let him sit there and watch me start growing more and more and more.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I don't really nobody.
Like, what's going on? Even though he's in contact with Cheryl Coco, I'm like, so what? I'm still good. Yeah, and the funny part is, so how I found him is I took a photo of the grade, the BBB report for royalty in Serbia, and posted it on Facebook Live, and I said, which one do you prefer? And he's like, neither. I'm with this company. I was like, really? So you making any money with that? Oh yeah, I'm making more money than I was with royalty. I was like, you have documentation of that?
Always
so yeah,
that.
Interesting, huh?
I said always going to beat our conversation, but like I said, at the end of the day, we're not even getting the beacon debate anymore. Anybody that's still having beacon debates need to like you need to step into what we got going on now, because that's so last year. So anybody that wanted to beacon, you be like, you know what, you can be the best beacon company. You know what, I'm gonna give it to you. Serbia is the best beacon company. You're right. Assyria has the best beacon. There you go. You happy? There you go. You got it. Start doing that to people. They be like, what are you talking about? Well, because we're not a beacon company, and we don't choose to be a beacon company. We're a tech company. That's why you notice we keep coming out with tech products. So we're not beacon. So you're still stuck on this beacon. We're going to come out with next, a 5,000-yard beacon, you know? I mean, well, you concentrate on that while we concentrate on scaling it up and bringing a proximity marketing solution to our customers, because that's what we're bringing. We're not bringing a proximity marketing beacon. We're bringing a proximity marketing solution, and it's a big difference. We have Wi-Fi, we have tech, we have mobile business cards, we have white label programs, we have mobile guest Wi-Fi, we have the gyms. So you're trying to compare all that to one gym that we also have? You don't even have a gym that's unique to something that we don't have. You have a 100-yard one, we have a 100-yard one. You have a 400-yard one, we have a 400-yard one. We have a 1,000 one, you have, oh wait, you don't have the 1,000 one yet. It's on the way. Another negative. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Kawan.
Yep.
Hey, yo, Kawan. Oh, my bad, baby. Quick question. Yo, is it true? They said the 100-meter, the 100-yard one, it really don't need a battery for like 2-3 years. That's true?
Yeah, the one that's a standalone. Do I got it right here? I have it right here. But yeah, the one that you don't click nothing on, which they went back to, which is the better ones. Yeah, you don't need nothing. Matter of fact, I still have the original ones I have from last year. I've never had to put a battery in on anything. It's still transmitting, still going strong, still doing what it do.
So, quick question. What about the 1,000 yards? Like, when do we need to change that, or does it even need to be changed at all either?
Nah, you don't change that battery. That one's shaped kind of like this, like an L-shaped antenna, and you put it into your USB battery port. So you'll put it into your computer. You can put it to the wall, like we charge your battery, or you can put it into a portable battery. That's what people have been doing. Put it into a portable battery, take it with you.
All right, so okay, so you're saying we could definitely take it in the car, but the other question is that weatherproof too?
That one's not weatherproof and you wouldn't even have it nowhere with. But think about it, because it has to go into a USB power source, so it'll be getting rained on or wet while it's in there, and that's not going to be good.
All right, cool. And then my other question is, now the second one, the 1,000, the 400, is that one weatherproof?
That one's not weatherproof. They're like weather resistant, but it's not weatherproof. Like you can't be submerged but if it got wet, it's not going to just be like, oh, that's over with. You know what I mean? Like I can even take some one, just splash on it. It wouldn't be messed up. But if I submerged it in the bathtub, then yeah, it's a wrap.
Okay, because I just keep reading that you could just set them in the yard. Now the big one, okay, it's only the first one. Okay,
yeah, only the first one. But where there's a way, you could put it in something else and then hide that. Put it in something.
Oh, it'll still transmit through anything. It's still transmit, right?
Oh, anything? It's still transmit. This is the things that's going to keep it from transmitting. It's water, concrete, and steel. So if you have it in a steel case, that's actually going to be eating up the signal. If you have it underwater, it's going to eat up the signal. It's not coming from the bottom of the ocean floor and coming through the top. If you have it going through concrete, it's going to eat up the signal. So that's why in the open area you get the full range, right? Like even with the 400 and 1,000 range, you're not going to get a full 400, 1,000 range in the middle of downtown. It's just not happening. Skyscrapers and all that eat up the signal. But if you go take it to the middle of the desert, you go take it to a football game, you go take it to NASCAR, you go take it someplace like that, yeah, you are getting all that because you're in an open area, you're in an open spot, and it's getting all that signal.
Got you. And then my other question is, check this out. Okay, so I get mine on the 7th, so I've already researched that and I love that. And then I was looking at the website and it said everyone beyond that is only $12. Am I paying full price for every other gym, or am I really paying just $12 for every other gym?
No. You're paying $25 for the first one, and then everyone after that you pay $12. How many gyms you got?
I just grabbed one right now, and then the rest of my team. I think in all we about to have 10 of them.
Okay, but from the gate though, how many did you purchase? Like how many you actually purchased?
Oh, me personally, that I just bought myself one, but I wanted to buy some more.
Yeah, so if you buy some more from this point, then it's going to be $12 each one that you add to it, and you don't pay another $30 or anything. You just add $12 to your account, and they'll send you another one.
Oh hell yeah, that's genius. I love that.
And this month right here, I don't know if you know, but make sure everyone's aware that this month is $5. Oh, you only need 5 sales to get your $250 bonus. But if you get 10 sales, you're getting $1,000 bonus instead of the $250. So definitely want to take advantage of that. You could easily be racking out like $3,000-$4,000 on top of whatever you're making monthly if you go out and go hard in the paint.
So when all my guys sign in on Monday with the 10 sales, that comes to me?
If you get 10 people signed up on Monday, you get $1,000 next month.
Hell yeah, that's
On
what's
top of
that's
on
what's
top of your residual. So you're gonna be, because I'm pretty sure you got 10 guys, that's gonna be enough for you to be getting a check, or at the very least yours is gonna be free at this point. So you're gonna be getting that plus $1,000.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, that's why I ride with you, Kawan.
I'm gonna show you to the money, but I don't show you nothing else. The Beacon Beatdown. Travis crazy. You making the big bucks now, Kawan? Shit, I've been making the big bucks. Nah. It's just getting bigger. So when you get your LLC, all right, I think we answered all these. All right, any more questions?
I ain't got none.
Yeah, I got one more question.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Samuel Christian, everybody. So a quick question. What was I going to say? When I have all my other ones sign in, is there a discount on the uplinks, or no, you just buy that outright?
There's no discount. You buying anything you want to add. You talk about if you want to add some more products later.
No, like on Monday, like we all want the uplink. When you told me that we could like hijack the internet, like we all wanted that. We all heard you say that. We want that.
Okay, so you said come Monday when you do the uplink. What about it now?
We were saying that since we're all about to buy like 10 gems, do we get the discounts on the uplinks? Is that how that, or we just buy the uplinks outright and then we get the discount after we buy the next one?
Nah, you just buy the uplinks outright. You just add it. Just add to what else you got. But what you can do though is if you get sales, it's a certain amount of sales that you can get credits, and you can get enough to that pretty much covers 5 gems. So, and you don't have to buy 5 gems. So you can have 1 gem, an uplink, or 2 gems and an uplink, and pretty much that's covered. So now you got that for free. You're a free walking billboard, and you are offering free Wi-Fi, and you don't pay a dime.
Ooh, you a G for that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad you just told me that. Yeah, we'll be calling you on Monday, bro. My whole squad is buying all that.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Nah, you already know how we do. I told you, you're in a good place. We're gonna get this money. We don't get nothing else.
For sure. Appreciate that, bro.
Who's about to say something? I heard somebody about to talk. No? I'm hearing things? Okay. All right, so I think we almost at like 3 hours now. So let's go ahead and shut this down. Anybody any more questions? I had to pay 5 cents for my gems. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So you're just a little bit under your credit, so you owe us 5 cents.
We all pay 5 cents a month, right?
Yeah, I was wondering what that's all about. What is that 5 cents?
I have no idea, but when I first saw that, it was like last year. I went to my bank and I had them stop that. I didn't know what it was, and then I bought the uplink, and it started up again. And then I realized it's from royalty. You're never really getting free gems. It's 5 cents a month.
60 cents a year. The jokers.
I said I'll leave it alone because I haven't paid a dime for my uplink. So
that's what I said. Hey, I seen it a few times. I said, look at y'all over here, 60 cents us to death.
Doing it on the side. But you know what? If you tell your bank not to allow that, they won't do nothing. I mean, they'll not allow it, and you don't hear nothing from royalty. So I guess they figure if you catch us, we ain't gonna do nothing.
You know what I mean? I look at it like cost of doing business. Hey man, 60 cents, go ahead and get that, man. Y'all look out so much.
That's what I said. Go ahead and get it.
Huh?
That's what I said. Go ahead and take that 5 cents.
Take your little 60 cents, man.
Don't paying me every month. You can have 5 cents.
Paying me every month. You got nice competitions. You're always trying to find some way to put more money in our pocket. Hey, exactly. Go ahead. I feel bad stressing that. Call my bank. Hey, stop that. I need my 5 cents.
Yeah, you taking 5 cents from me every month.
Oh man. Oh shoot. All right, that's a bag of chips. I know, right?
It's so funny.
It adds up at the end of the year.
I asked this guy documentation, and he's like, I don't have to show you documentation. I was like, you must not really have documentation. Documentation beats conversation.
Yep, every time. And as I said, I can show you better than I can tell you. So let's not even talk about it. Let's just be about it. Here we go. You know, same thing. You want to tell me you got this massive downline? Yeah, you know, I'm doing big numbers. All right, well, do me a favor. Like what? I don't need to see your passport. Now just log into your back office and let me just see your back office. Let me see your team. That's it. I don't need to see anything. I just want to see your team. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, that's what I thought. Because the
Yep.
person that's redoing numbers. Hey, I'll let you see my team. They be like, yeah, let me see your team. Come on, oh, no problem. You want to see? I got 743 people on my team. Let's go. You know, and you'll see
Yep.
it.
That's why I said it's funny, because he's like, I don't have to prove documentation. And I was like, you must not really have documentation, because
Hey.
documentation is conversation.
You will shut a lot of people down telling them to show you their back office. Oh my God, you will shut so many people down. That's the number one thing they'll try to run. Oh, for privacy issues. And no man, look, you already breaching your privacy, telling me your business in my inbox. You've been telling me how you're a top earner. You make talk. So if you already went that far, you should be able to show me. So show me. Just go in your back office and let me see that you made whatever you said you made last month. So if you're saying that you made 10K a month, let me see that you made 10K last month. That's it. And that's all I want to see. No. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, what's the deal on this retreat? You taking payments for that, or what's
Okay.
that going to work?
So the Mayo Elite Retreat. This is how it's gonna go. I'm about to start taking pre-orders soon. I just wanted to get a feel first and see, where we at, and make sure I can kind of judge like how many people is gonna want to be in the house, how many people is gonna say screw the house, I'll just stay on the strip, whatever. That's what I wanted to see, and just how many people actually come. So got good response.
Can you be a new person? You be a new person? Can you be a new person on the retreat?
Oh yeah, you can be anybody, because it's gonna be paid for. So you get whoever pays, first come, first serve. The way it's gonna be is we're gonna have a big mansion. It's gonna be 3 days. People, I'm gonna get like a 15 bedroom. 10 will be up for sale. So 10 people can stay in the house with us, and those will be $1,000. The ones that's not in the house, those will be $497. Okay, and those will be. That's just to actually come. We're going to do a mastermind, and we're going to teach everything. But the difference is we're going to teach. Like, you're going to come and you're going to leave better than you came. So if I say, hey, I'm teaching you Amazon, I'm not going to just tell you, oh, this is Amazon. What we're going to do is say, oh, you want to learn Amazon? Okay, we're going to create your store during those 3 days. We're going to put product in your store during those 3 days. We're going to make sure that you're going to leave with nothing. I'll come with nothing and leave with something. And that's with everything. Whether we talk about royalty, whether we talk about advertising, we're going to make sure that you know how to run your business when it's all said and done. So that's what that's going to be.
I learned everything.
That's what we're going to do. And not only that, what we're going to do is, and another thing I'm going to do, unless it's not feasible, but so far I think it is. So another way you can save is couples are going to be able to save. So couples if you stay in the house, basically you're going to be able to get 2 for 1, because I look at it like it doesn't cost me more for the bed because you're going to share a bed. So unless y'all sleeping like Lucy and Ricky, then I have no problem with having one price, 2 people, 1 bed. So that's not a problem because you're not taking up extra space. So I'm going to allow couples to be able to still come in for the 1,000. So you'll be able to have 2 people there for the price of 1. The only catch is you have to sleep in the same room. So if y'all try to get over and be like, all right, me and Jennifer coming. All right, well, you and Jennifer got to sleep in the same bed.
Don't use me as an example. Like that. I have a boyfriend, but he's not interested in this kind of stuff.
I heard that. All right, so let me see. The beak is beat up. So yeah, so that's why we're gonna do that, and I'll probably start taking pre-orders soon. It's gonna be in February, so everybody got time. Somewhere around that time. That's why I want to do it. Because I want to give everybody enough time to do it, and then get their stuff in order. And we'll be doing a 3-day mastermind or 2 days, and then the 3rd day we have some fun. That type of situation, or that night. Excuse me. Oh, another thing I'm gonna do too, because I gotta be different than everybody else. So we're gonna do the Mayo Elite dinner. So we'll do the dinner, of course, and then we're gonna go do a show. So we'll do a show on the Vegas Strip, and that's that'll be the whole little thing. So that's what I'm gonna be putting together this next few weeks.
Hey, Juan, I told him to show me his back office, and he's not saying anything now.
Don't even waste your time with that guy, Jennifer. He's already showed you what he was about after the first few exchanges back and forth. At this point, now you're just wasting your own time. When taking away your own productivity, because the more you have to go back and forth with him, you can't.
I'm not saying anything to him now anymore. That was my last response, and I'm not saying nothing else to him.
Yeah, now it just becomes like a bully situation. Like y'all just going tit for tat, And at the end of the day, that right there is not doing anything for you and your business. So the more time that you spend sending a message to him, you could be sending a message to your Facebook wall and maybe inspiring somebody or having somebody ready to join royalty right now and get off the fence. But instead, you're wasting your time with this guy that ain't gonna do anything but just drain you of energy, of all your positive energy. So don't even sweat yourself with people like that.
So Kawan, how do I handle the Samuel Christian again? How do I handle these vacations? I know that I know when I did what I did, I didn't get the call yet about the free vacation, so I don't really know how to run with it. How do I handle these vacations? Because I got my 10 people getting ready to sign up on Monday. Like everybody got their money ready, so that's why I'm like, what do I do about the vacation? Should I just be like, it's my squad, so I should just be like, don't even worry about the vacation. You got to go to work anyways. What should I do?
All right, so hold on. So you talk about the vacation packages, like you want to be able to give away vacations?
Oh yeah, I bought the gym, and you said with your gym you get the vacation package. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Well, nobody ever called me about that, so I was like, well, that'd be a dope thing to offer to everybody else because everybody else is willing to buy it from me. Everybody I'm talking to is like, yo, we rocking with you. So it ain't nothing. Like everybody's willing to just drop their money for the gym.
Okay, the advertising. The reason why you didn't get a call from that because that's something different. That's something that that's a whole different program. That's another program. We just attach it what we got going on over here at the Elite because it makes sense and it just makes it easier to sell more gyms and do other stuff. So we give away vacation packages as incentives to other companies and people that's doing business with us. So that's what that was. So you have to actually purchase that. Like but you can make commissions off it. So I say like you purchase it for $49 a month, but if you resell it, you make $19. So let's say like you sold it to those 10 people, you're going to be getting $19.97 for each one of them, and it's residual, it's monthly. Or you can purchase it and then you can bless them with a copy of your own because you can make sub copies in your back office.
Ooh, yeah, I want to do that. I'd rather just go ahead on and just buy it out and then just bless them with the vacation. That's awesome. But quick question.
Yeah, I'll be doing that too because again, it gives you like, oh wow, you're giving something for nothing, man. That's a blessing. And when you want them to start spending money now, it's no biggie because you already blessed them with some free stuff. So I'm gonna ask you to buy this little one thing here. You can't do that when I already did this for you. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. So I'm rocking with that part. So my other thing is, it's one more thing. Like you do so much with this gym. It's one more thing where it was something where you it's some marketing that you do with the gym. I think it's Insta popping or something like that.
To make your videos rank, and that way you're on the front.
Yeah, all of that stuff. Yeah, that stuff. How do we get into that?
Oh, that's that right there is just using Instapopping. Go to instapopping.com, and then anytime you're ready to rank your video, go do what's in step 3 in your marketing system, or go to the Elite University and then go through that training where it's somewhere on there. They'll say like how to rank a YouTube video or something. And hold up, when you go to Elite University, it keeps popping in your face. That pop-up that keeps popping up in your face, that's teaching you right there how to rank your video. You watch that video, and you'll get understanding how to use Instapopping.
That's crazy. You a G for that, bro. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for this call, man. I really enjoyed myself. This is my first time, everybody. But thank you so much, my dude.
Everybody say what's up to Samuel Christian. That's actually the one that's in the Dungeon family. He's actually got songs with Big Boy and all kinds of stuff. You go search him on YouTube.
Hey. What's up, man?
Welcome to
Hey, Lee.
Welcome
Yeah.
to
What's good with you? Yes, sir. What's good, folks? What's good?
Welcome to Elite.
I
welcome to
appreciate that. I'm enjoying myself already. My first night, I'm just having a ball, asking all the questions.
Hey, that's what it's about. Hey, you know it's funny, Samuel? It's funny because we'll start off one way, and like I said, you see, we'll talk about the app. We ain't talked about the app in the past hour. You know what I mean? So we'll start off with our training, talk about one thing, and we'll be all over the place. Look, we over here 1-800-LINK and all that. But I like that because it's just like it's just you're getting so much. Like there's no way you didn't get something out of that. Like maybe everybody didn't care about the first half of the hour, but then all of a sudden, boom, the last hour, everybody like, wow, I got pure value out of that, you know? Or maybe or vice versa. Or you might be just been one little piece. But that's why I be like, if you're in that elite university, it's just no way that you went through all the videos and you just got nothing. Like you was like, yeah, I got nothing. I was not able to get a sale. I wasn't able to improve my marketing. I wasn't able to be a better person than I started. I just can't see that. It's just impossible because we just be all over the place, but we always are all over the place in a good place. Like everything we talk about today was powerful, taxes and attorneys and 1-800 the links. You know what I mean? Like we're not talking about anything that's not going to benefit nobody. This is the place to be. That's right. So with that being said, guys, what is it? 8 to 5. So we about to come on 3 hours. We had one of our 3-hour nights. Woo.
I love it.
So, yep, it was good. Like I said, it was a good one. It wasn't super technical like some of our other ones were actually super engulfed in the training, but it was still beneficial. Everybody else got a chance to talk a little bit more. And, you know, Samuel's first day, he got to do a lot of ask a lot of questions. So, like I said, it's still powerful, still good. This will be up in within the next couple of hours. You know, I'll be uploading it to the university. I'm gonna add that site too. What was that site again? Luna. Hold up.
Lunapic.com.
Lunatic.
Lunapic.
Oh, Lunapic. Oh yeah, here we go right here. Lunapic. All right, so that would be I'll put that up in there too because I kind of like this. And yeah, any more questions before we close it down?
Yeah.
I don't.
I just wanted to say one thing. This is Samuel Christian again. Hey man, I watched the video and it was funny. You said why do you need an MBA when you can get an MBCA? I felt like laughing on that video. I ain't even gonna front. And, I'm not even gonna front. And
We're
then
all gonna have an
I was like, what?
Hey, Kawan, we're all gonna have an MBA. It's called a massive bank account.
A massive bank account. I heard that.
Well, I still want the MBCA. How about that?
You know what I mean? Get that Mercedes Club America. Oh man. All right, man. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down. Good night, Michael, Melanie, Samuel, Jennifer, DePaul, and everybody else that was that was rocking with us tonight. You know, that stayed present, especially ones that stay to the end, because it says a lot about who you is and what you're trying to do and accomplish with your marketing. I know this ain't easy, especially if you're on the East Coast, straight up. So it's 11:30 right now on the East Coast. You know, so I get it.
Yes, it is 11:30.
You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's here that stays to the end, you know what I mean? That engages all that. And if you keep it real, if you've noticed, these are the people that's making money within the company and within the elite, even the elite. Because everybody in the elite ain't doing what they're supposed to do. I'll never say that. But the ones that are doing it, I can see. Like you get sales, you get calls, you get engagement, you get you know, you ranking up. And it doesn't happen always when you want it to happen, but it happens. You know, today I just saw Yolanda put a post. Wow, I ranked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. That's the one thing I do like about royalty. They don't make you switch it over every month. That sucks. Believe me.
Yeah.
You got 9 sales, and then all of a sudden it's the 30th day, and it rolls back over, and your 10th sale comes in, and you start from scratch. That sucks. And there's companies that run like that, you know. So the fact that everything keeps rolling over, man, I love it. All right, good night, everyone. Thanks for all the value, Kwan. You're very, very welcome. I don't have to work, so I'm good. Good stuff. East Coast represent. All right, guys. With that being said, appreciate you guys. I'm about to upload this, and that's it. See you guys on the next one. Peace.
All right, come on.
Peace.